Hey. Should be kicking in here. It's telling me nobody's here yet, but I don't believe it. We'll just wait here for a few people to come in, and then we'll get going. Hey, Rebecca. And Mike, if you're still here, hello. Pretty quiet day, guys. Not a whole lot happening in the world. Hey, Christian. How are you? Hopefully everything's well in T-Axis. Oh, join the club, Rebecca. We're supposed to have we're supposed to get if this storm hits us just the way it's supposed to, we're supposed to get over a foot of snow in the next 24 hours. So, RG Homestead, welcome. That's it. It's Procrastination Thursday. And Annie, hello, welcome. I don't think I've seen you in the live before, so I appreciate you stopping by. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, the like button. Just hit every button. And yeah. Ooh, it's not warm and sunny here. It's warm. It's warm for Canada. But sunny? No. We had freezing rain last night. It wasn't too bad. I was out on the roads about 9 o'clock this morning. They were a little bit slippery, but I've seen a lot worse. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. All right, and hello to Brutal Bob, lurking somewhere. Head south, Scotty. Not by the looks of what's happening down there. I think I'm just going to sit tight there, Jesse. And Jesse, is Lisa anywhere about? I just got them today. Thanks, guys. So we were chatting last week. I think it was last week. And I was saying that I was looking for a specific type of zucchini. Well, leave it to Jesse and Lisa. They found it via Zoom, or not Zoom, Amazon. And well, now I got 2 packages. Oh boy. So I will put that in my seeds packet. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. Won't be ready by the time you guys get here, but oh no. Oh, pooey. So much for that envelope. Oh well. Who have we got here? Oh, I look. I'm just going to keep that to myself. Yep. I got to be a good boy. So we are going to say hello to Lazy Days Ahead, Jesse and Lisa. And of course, Rebecca, Craig's Cabin. G'day, brother. Sheepy, how are you? Lori, good morning. So you guys are getting the freezing rain now. And Annie, are you saying that you're in Central Florida? Because if you are, you're a heck of a lot warmer than the rest of us. And yeah. So welcome, everyone. And if the mods want to start throwing out some links, there's a couple new channels around. So I'm sure we could do some active growing today, which is awesome because I know there's quite a few channels that are pretty close to some mile markers. And so, yeah, then, yes, Annie, you are a heck of a lot warmer than most of us. And normally Mr. Jim comes in and gives us the weather forecast for Central Florida every time he pops into the live. So, and yeah, I was gonna ask Craig who Lusa is, but it's all good now that we figured out it's Lisa. And Big Matt, what's going on, brother? Hopefully everything's well again in T-Axis. And if you don't have Big Matt, you'll like to watch some forging. He's going to be doing some forging on his channel. He's just trying to work out some logistics and everything because the forge is far enough to the house that he kind of sort of can get. Well, he really can't get Wi-Fi, so he's got to run off a cell, but because it's a metal building, he doesn't really get that good a cell service. So he's I know all about that with these sausage fingers. Absolutely. But okay, boo. And hopefully everything is well and everybody's had a good week up till now. I tried again to hook up with Kevin from Tuber Chat, but I'm not going anywhere near downtown Ottawa. And well, that's where he's at making his extra money, is in downtown Ottawa right now, filming what's happening. So unfortunately, we just kind of passed through the night. Now I know I know he's got okay, Chris. All right. Not a problem, brother. Drive safe, please. Hopefully the weather holds off till you get home. G'day, Lori. Yes, that was a good video that Lori put out yesterday. If you want to watch Lori on her new homestead, LG Homestead is what you want to have a look at. Lori is she's a lady on a mission, and 100% is going to be yeah, it's just Chris driving. Craig, he's like playing Uberman today. And yeah, there, Jesse just dropped their link to LG. And watch her videos. Don't go anywhere near her house because she's got it surrounded with no trespassing signs. And if Jesse's scared to go visit Lori, then the rest of us just have to stay away. Absolutely. E3 Uberman. Yep. 100%. G'day, Ash. How are you? Hopefully everything's well with you, Ashley. You're having a good week. Oh, yeah. The honey-do list just keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. So I don't think if I finish one honey-do list, there's always 3 more to back that one up. So one of these days I'll get there. Oh, she'll appreciate that, Annie. Thank you. And just a little heads up that I'm hearing rumbles of YouTube is going to be doing the same as StreamYard. You're going to be allowed to have multiple people on your panel, and it's free. So it's going to save people a lot of money, and they're actually keeping everything to them. So it was a rumor, but I have since seen the rumor for myself, and I was going to screenshot it, and well, I forgot. I'm trying to look for it again, but yeah, no. No, Lori. It's not that many people. I'm actually considering giving up StreamYard and just using the free one. I've been waiting now for 3 weeks for them to just answer a simple question. They seem to have they don't have a rollout date on it, but StreamYard is just, they're just taking folks' money. And don't get me wrong, I purchased StreamYard. I'm a supporter of StreamYard, but unfortunately, whenever there's different programs, they don't like to help a whole lot. And you ask folks at StreamYard for help, and they will try once, and that's it. That's all. You'll never hear or see from them again. So it's just not, it's not right. Whenever you're paying, well, they're dinging me for just over $40 a month for StreamYard to talk to you folks. That's adding up. That's like almost $500 a year. That's a lot of cash. And, even if you have to be monetized or whatever, hopefully, I have a few friends that are wanting to push the channel. I've given them the go ahead. I'm 200 hours away from having my watch hours. Now I just need 350 subs. And then I've got a complete family. But I've finally given them the go-ahead that they can, put me on their community page and whatever to try to get me up and over the 1,000 subscribers. Hopefully within the next month, I will have the watch hours, no problem. Yeah, Bautismo. Well, no, he wasn't. Oh, he was. He was offering candy. As long as it's not a white van with no windows, Craig, you're all right. And I did see my dear friend. She popped in here. Hello, Andale. How are you? Hopefully things are fabulous on the East Coast. Hopefully you're not getting a lot of this garbage weather that the US and Canada are getting. Hey, Danny. All right. Take care, RG. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, Annie, it is crazy, but I had to do what I had to do. I was going to go down to 1 day a week, and I was. Oh, just 1 second, please. Oh. Sorry, guys. That was my son just saying that they've canceled their parade night tonight with the big storm that is supposed to hit us. And we're supposed to get probably 2 inches of snow an hour. So that would be, it's going to be nasty. Hopefully people are smart enough. They've already got their groceries and whatever else. They're not going to try to, but yes, Annie, $40 is what they're charging me. And there's several different ways. So it's normally $25 per month, but mine is that's US. So being Canadian, that 25 US, I have to add in the interest rate or the exchange rate, which greatly increases it. Then we have to put in taxes, which increases it. Then you have a administration fee payable to StreamYard. Then my credit card company charges me an administration fee for sending money down to the US. So it works out that I pay just over $40 a month. So it stings. But it is what it is. And I've been requested to keep it. Some people say it helps their mental health, just their discussions and how silly we get sometimes. So, that right there, it's worth it to me. If I can help one person on their journey, it's worth it. Backlash Fisherman, g'day, Matt. How are you, brother? And Scott left me in control of his live. No. No. There's one person that's in charge of my life besides myself, and it might start with lazy days. And of course, good old Brutal Bob, can't see him, but I know he's around. I can just feel his presence. Lori, wow, 2 inches an hour. I stay home. Well, I probably won't take my meds tonight. Debbie actually just left for work right now. So she works 1 to 9 today. And she takes call all night. So let's just say that it's much easier for me to throw it in 4-wheel drive, my truck, and take her to and from work. If she gets called in, and I'm just saying that she's probably going to get called in. If we're getting that much snow, there's going to be accidents out on the main highway, and it's not going to be pretty. But it is what it is. We live in Canada, and if, people can't handle it, they should be staying at home. If, people know that you need winter tires. You don't run winter tires in Canada, you get what happens. The difference is we pay 80 cents a day, whereas Scott would have to pay $1.24 per day. Absolutely. Yep, that's it, Jess. So, it is what it is. Healthy Homestead Chick, how are you? Welcome. Appreciate you stopping by. G'day, Stephen. How's the new job going, sir? Hopefully it's going well. You guys are doing good. And if Casey's around, say hello. Might have ice cubes tonight. Well, you guys just might, Matt. We had ice cubes last night. The clothesline's we had icicles hanging off our clothesline last night. It was one of those temperatures where it just got to 0 last night. So it's rain, but if the wind was there, it froze. So yeah, I don't have that option, Matt. I don't have Nightbot. I killed Nightbot. I put him through a metal scrapyard crusher kind of thing, but yeah, been watching for a bit, but on the TV, Montel had frost the other day. Ooh. Oh, here we go. But grab my phone. Cool. So what? I'm kind of lost here, Lila. What happened? Talked to you, everything was good. And then I hear last night that you're not going to shoot Dang Fest. And I asked what was going on, and nobody seems to know. And now I see that you're taking a break from YouTube. Is everything okay? My email is scrolling across the bottom. If you want to shoot me an email and not say it here, that's fine too. But I'm worried about you, girl. or if you ever want to talk, my email is there. Um, I'd say we, you know, meet for coffee, but okay. Wow. The bank won't do anything for you, Lila? Like, I guess I'm. How can you get hacked and be left with nothing? Is, I guess, my question. Why are you, like that's ridiculous. Somebody could hack into your stuff. It's the bank's issue for allowing it to happen. Wow, Lila, I'm so sorry. That's just not that's not okay. Damn. Um, I'm actually speechless. And Lord knows that doesn't happen very often. The rambler can always ramble, but my heart's a little broken for you right now. Um, wow. Is there anything the bank's going to do or the police are going to do or I'm just yeah, it's their fault. It's not your fault. Don't worry, they're going to make their billions of dollars. Man, that just oh, that annoys me to no end, you know. Well, Lila, if there's anything we can do, please log on. And, you know, a lot of people don't have a whole lot, as you know. But um, I know the community will be behind you in both prayer and, if you need anything, let us know. I just, yeah, Lila, I'm again, I'm speechless how this can happen when it's not your fault. And I get it. I know what their words are. Debbie and I, back shortly after we were married, I'm going to say about 2008, 2000. Yeah, no, it would have been about 2005. We were scammed for over $5,000. And like I said, we had just bought our home. Um, Mackenzie would have been about 7 or 8. Brooke would have been 5 or 6. And Kyle would have been just maybe 2 years old. And try to come up with $5,000. And it had nothing to do with us. The bank gave it away. So I know exactly your emotion. We had nothing. We had to. It's our only time in our life that we had to go to the food bank. So I know, and I am praying for you that you know, they can get this fixed for you. Because not only, you saved a lot of money to try to get to Shoot Dang Fest, and that's your one thing that you do a year. Oh, Lila, yeah. Wow. They've tracked the money theft back to a timeshare holding. I guess my thing is, well, how did the bank release the money if you didn't sign for it? And I know your banking system's different than ours up here. And we were frauded in another way. But how they can release your money without you signing anything? Sounds like a them problem, not a Lila problem. But anyways, girl, know that we're going to pray for absolutely Jesse, that this is resolved very fast. Hopefully fast enough that you still may be able to get to your one thing you look forward to all year. Wow. Lila, Matt asked if you have a PayPal. Absolutely, Grace. Well, I was in a really good mood. Not so much anymore. How they could release anything to a timeshare. Oh, hey Chuck. Sorry, bud. Oh, and there's Carla as well. Welcome. And I know, Stephen, you did answer back up here, but then Lila dropped that bomb. So let me go back up and we'll have a read how school's going. I don't know. I can't find it anymore. But anyways, hopefully school's going, or not school. Your new job is going well, Stephen. And Lila, if you're still here, Matt had asked if you have a PayPal account. You spent 25 years working on getting your settlement, and it's gone in seconds. I'm just, oh my God, Lila. I just, there's not a human on this face of the earth that gives back to a community like you do to us. And I just wish I could, send you a big chunk, but unfortunately, that's just not in the cards. And it breaks my heart that, these no good pukes, and there's nothing nice I can say about people like that. Wow. Work's going great. I'm at work until perfect. Nunya, Texas on the back 20. G'day, Jake. How are you, buddy? Hopefully everything's well down in your neck of the woods. Grace says, I will say this. If your bank calls you, don't give Don't give out information. Hang up. Call them back. Absolutely, Grace. The amount of, well, for us up here is CRA, Canadian Revenue Agency. We get calls from customs that we have a package that they found something in, and if I don't pay $2,000, there's that scam going on up here as well. There's another one that you call back, and if you hit a number or whatever, they have it programmed that it drains your bank account. It's disgusting how these heartless individuals can ruin somebody's life. I'm so sorry, Lila. Well, first off, Lila, I'm going to recommend don't take it down just yet because I want to get your address. Take that out of there today. That's potentially how some people are getting it. That's why my address is gone. I took it's not even my address. So it goes to some other person. So that's why I don't have now a P.O. box. There's nothing they can do about it. Well, I guess they can. But I put a physical address in. And if they wanted to be idiots and show up knocking on the door, it wouldn't be too smart because it's a police officer that lives there. Knock, knock, knock. Hello. Yeah, but if your name's attached to the P.O. box, Jake, isn't that an opportunity? Well, I suppose if she gets most of her mail mailed to her home and just has a P.O. address for Facebook, YouTube, that would be and I've started playing with TikTok. And apparently you got to really be careful on TikTok. So I've had to scale back and watch what I've put, what information I have on my YouTube account that they can get back at me through here. But hey, Tasha. But anyways, guys, what I'm going to do is just put up the chat. Somebody wants to come up and have a little chit chat. That's great. We'll just kind of play it by ear. I've got nothing. The only thing that'll shut me down today is if the snow starts. But if the snow starts, I'm going to take this little camera and I'm going to put it on the window back there so everybody can watch it. It's unbelievable the amount of folks that enjoy to watch heavy snowfall. I have no problems. I'll put it up in the window. Oh, your P.O. box is under your channel name. Yeah, that'd be a good way to do it. Absolutely. It's a friend of mine that's trying to get me into TikTok, Craig. I'm trying to build up my subs there. Hopefully by the weekend, I'll have 1,000 subscribers, or I guess they call it followers. And that'll allow me to go live with this person. So it takes no time whatsoever to get monetized with TikTok. And it's just kind of I want to say just a brain break from YouTube. You can go over there, have fun. There's no copyright you have to worry about. It's just a lot of fun. Some of the stuff on there just kind of makes me go, "Whoa." But the people that we've been chatting to, it seems to be okay. Hey, Beverly. But yeah, I'm just kind of playing around with TikTok with a friend, and we'll see how it goes. Hey, Belly Acres. If you do shorts, then you go to TikTok or something. Absolutely. Well, that's what I plan on doing. And there's one that I know is going to go viral. I just have to give my son to give me the go ahead to use it. 3 years ago, 3 years ago, this week or next week, I think it was this week, in the front of the house, I had him up just shoveling the eaves so that we didn't have ice build up. And he's like, "Hey, Dad, I bet you I can do a back or somersault off the roof." I'm like, "Dude, your mother's going to kill you. Don't do that." "Hey, Dad." Ah! Off the roof he goes. And yeah, he buried himself up to his shoulders. I know it'll go viral. I just got to, because he's on TikTok. He's going to see it. So he may just get really cranky with me if I put it up there. So we'll see. I think I've said hello to everybody. All right, Stephen, you take care, brother. And yeah, I'll see you guys one night. I just seems Monday nights is so hard for me. Sometimes I have counsel, and yeah, Monday nights are almost a write off until later. Even well, once this whole I'll say it in plain English, crap is done in Ottawa, it'll be much better. But as it stands right now, we're trying to figure out to make sure they stay in Ottawa and they don't come into our community. Yeah, because what you guys are seeing down there is not actually what's happening here. You have one group of journalists on this side, and you have a group of journalists on that side. And the truth is actually right here. But Carrie had nearly 1,000 views with shorts. And she just needed a dinosaur toy. Oh, cool. That's awesome. Craig, lock your doors, brother. Bautissimo's trying to give you candy again. Wasn't it 15% off last week? And now Bautissimo says 10%? Must be better candy. I've always wanted to try to order from it, see what kind of candy it was. But I just kind of concerns me that somebody that protects my channel is trying to sell me candy. But I do think it would be funny. All right, Carla. Hopefully you're doing all right, and we will probably see you in at least one live tonight. But I'm sure it will be more. Uh oh.
One live tonight.
Turn off YouTube. Hi.
Hey, what's going on, Scott?
Not much, buddy. You?
Now I felt sorry for you, man. I had to get on.
Never feel sorry for me.
No, I'm joking. Yeah. No, I just want to pop on, say hello, and and I'm glad you got your seeds. You gotta be careful what you ask for, Bubba.
I'm like, I saw the package and I'm like, I flipped it over and I'm like, Lisa, what the hell did Lisa send me? And it's just like thin. And I'm like, what in God's name is she doing?
Yeah.
And I'm like, did she send? No, she wouldn't send a gift card. What is she doing? I open it up and I'm like, oh, Jesus. It was quite funny.
Yeah.
I had a good chuckle in that one.
I bet you did. Maybe you'll have them ready by what, December then?
No. You'll see them sprouting probably by the time you're here.
Well, hello, Craig. I want to say hello to Craig. He said hello in the chat. Hello, everybody. Belly Acres. I'm Jesse.
Yeah.
Not lazy. I'm with Lazy Days Ahead, but I'm Jesse, not lazy. Well, okay, yeah, maybe I am lazy.
It is Procrastination Thursday, so you're allowed to be lazy today.
Yes.
But
it's sad to hear the news about Lila. I'm just floored. I can't believe somebody would do something like that.
Well, and that's it with her just getting her settlement and everything else. Like I'm just, how can a bank give away somebody's money? Like, what? Somebody didn't think that was a little weird. That, I'm just, Like, obviously, somebody in the bank got flagged.
Somebody knew she was getting a settlement, so it had been somebody that knows what transactions were transpiring, and they funneled it somehow out of the bank into their account or whatever. And but I'm sure the Federal Reserve, somebody can honor the bank's, the loss and get her money. But it's just the investigation's got to take place. They got to make sure she probably wasn't involved in it and all that kind of stuff. So it's it's going to take some time. I don't think nothing like that happens overnight or within a week or so.
Well, and that's it. Like, she's got what, a month to be able to figure out that, if she can go or not. But if she hadn't, didn't have her trip prepaid yet, then, unfortunately, there's just nothing that can be done, right?
And she's where is she? She's in New York, right?
Yeah. She's literally like 200 miles from me south.
Wow. Yeah, so that's a long trip from New York to Oklahoma.
Oh, absolutely. But if I was going, I'd just stop and pick her up.
Right.
But it that's probably the weekend you guys are going to be here. So
right.
Priorities.
Well, I mean, if somebody comes up with a PayPal account or some sort of way to get her some assistance, we'll be glad to help where we can. I'm sure this community will open their hearts and bless her with whatever they can. I mean, I hate to say this, but because it's a cliche, but every dollar counts, especially if she's doesn't have any other banking available. She's probably going to need some help.
Yeah, well, and that's what I was trying to get at. So, Lila, if you're still here, I can help you settle. I can help you this afternoon set up PayPal. It takes no time whatsoever. But again, she may not even.
No, but the thing is that she might not be able to set up a PayPal because she's got to have a bank for that money to be sent to, right? And they probably froze her account.
Yeah.
So she probably wouldn't be. It'd have to go to somebody else who could basically be the person that would accept the funds in her behalf. But I don't know that she could open up another account right now with the investigation going on.
That's what after I said it, that's what I'm thinking is, they've probably locked everything down.
Yes. Especially
until
if
they figure out.
Yeah, especially if it's major sums of money. We're not talking like a $5 check or $100 check. We're talking probably thousands of dollars. So they take that stuff serious. Now, how long it's going to take them to finalize it, resolve all this, who knows, right? I've never had the situation, so I couldn't even tell you, hey, I've been through that. I know what you're going through. This is what's going to happen, because it's never happened to me. And God forbid, I hope it never does. But my heart goes out to Lila. And I don't know her personally. I don't know her as probably as well as you do. But I mean, I hate to see anybody in the community go through anything that's negative like this. I mean, I was devastated the other night when my catalytic converter was stolen. I was fit to be tied.
To be tied. Absolutely. Did you get your truck back yet?
Well, it's in the shop right now. They're fixing it.
Okay.
But thank God I had insurance. But it's just amazing how low people will go, like you said, to ruin somebody's life.
That's it. Like, that could have been her retirement.
It probably is. It probably is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's it. Like that's probably what she had to live off.
Right.
To help, it just, it absolutely breaks my heart. And
right.
Belly Acres. I don't know. Some people seem to have problems with PayPal. I've yet to have an issue. I've had some issues with people that I've sent money to before, and I had zero. There's once that I had to fight a little bit harder, but everything, touch wood,
right,
has been top notch with PayPal. Oh, Rebecca, I see that you just popped in. It says that you're not. There's something wrong with your camera. Rebecca just kind of popped into the back screen, but it says video unavailable. Oh, there she goes.
Maybe somebody hacked into her account and stole her identity.
Yeah, maybe.
Rebecca's identity.
Never heard of those folks.
Yeah.
I think they're the crazy people from Oklahoma.
Oh, you're not talking about altruistic, are you? They're far from crazy. Now, Wiley.
Well, I'm just playing.
Oh, okay.
It's it's one of those Carrie fell for a phone scam. He was being emailed phone time would expire, oh no.
Yeah, I'm to the point myself. If I don't recognize the number, it gets blocked, and I put messages on. If you don't leave me a message, you risk getting blocked. You just can't trust anybody nowadays.
Nope. I honestly, like I said to Debbie, I don't even know why we have a home phone. We use our cell phones, and if we don't know the number, we don't answer it.
Yeah, you
message. Well,
yeah, but you probably have to have a landline because you're an elected official, right?
A system can't start when another app is being used.
Hello, Rebecca.
You're on now. Oh, goodbye, Rebecca.
Come on. I don't know what the heck is going on with this thing. Come on, camera.
Oh,
You got to
my
turn the
goodness.
computer off, Ronald.
Third time's a charm, Rebecca.
Nope.
Okay. Fourth time.
Oh, that was about 4 or 5. But
Well.
hey, Jody, welcome. And
Hello,
Lashes,
Jody.
how
How
are
you doing?
Now there's a lady that you got to follow to see how she uses her what you guys call 401k to invest in real estate, and she's they're
Yep.
doing really well for themselves. And I didn't realize, but your Walmart employees get a heck of a lot more money than what they do up here.
Really?
She was saying that some make anywhere from $18 to $20 an. Oh, there's Lila. What is it? Okay, what? I think I missed Lila say something here before.
Yeah, I don't understand her comment there.
Yeah, what do you?
I haven't asked him yet. Maybe you could on my behalf. Tim, Ridge Life, Mel and Gary, or David from Come On. Maybe she's saying one of those folks could be the person we could PayPal to accept money on her behalf. That's maybe what she's trying to say. One of those three.
Oh, okay.
Well, you know what? There may be somebody already had started one. We just need to find out the details. So
that's up. Lila, if you hear something or whatever, let me know. You know I'm back live tomorrow at 1:30.
Plus, you could put it on your community page. I can't.
No, she doesn't have a community page.
No, you. I mean, Scott, you.
Oh yeah, that's what I mean. If she lets me know tomorrow during my live,
Right,
then I can put it on my community page. It's just I just can't do it up here,
right.
because if they see money coming from the
No,
US,
no, I know that, but you can do the advertising. You can be the mouthpiece for it.
no. Absolutely. I'm just letting Lila know that I would do it for her, but they're going to see money crossing borders, and it's going to throw up red flags, and I don't want anything to do with that.
Well, it sounds, based on what she says, sounds like somebody's already got one started. We just need to find out the details.
Well, that's it. I will go look at Scott's a good mouth. Easy, Rochelle.
Mouthpiece. She didn't hear the whole thing. Mouthpiece.
Yeah. I don't. I just. Yeah. I wish I could do it for Lila. I'm just scared crossing borders, and so yeah, I'll look at Tim's. Tim actually might have something on his live tonight, so I'll have to pop in there.
Yeah.
See what he's got. But anyways, I was saying about Walmart, and Walmart paying $18 to $22 an hour, and they pay minimum wage here. But down in Florida where she is, and I won't give the area, they're making anywhere from $18 starting out to, I think she said the supervisor makes $22 an hour, which is unheard of up here.
Right.
A Walmart supervisor here might make 16, maybe 17 an hour at the very most.
Wow.
So it's, to see that down there.
And by the time you pay Canadian tax, you're not getting hardly anything.
No. And that's, it's, it is what it is. And, it's just sad. It's really sad. But I see you're back there, Rebecca, but it's still black. She just popped in again, but it's all black and says no video found. So there must be something on her phone that's not.
Yeah, I don't know.
Bautissimo sounds fancy. No. Bautissimo drives around in a white van with no windows trying to give people money up for discounts.
Come
Yeah,
here,
so-
little Rochelle. Rochelle, you want some candy, Rochelle? I got some
Yeah.
candy for you, Rochelle. What flavor, what color do you like, Rochelle?
Yeah.
Don't trust it, Rochelle. Stay away from Bautissimo.
Yeah. Yeah. And yeah, that's true, Rochelle. They don't pay a whole lot of tax whenever they only make a little bit of money, but it's still
Well, I'm not talking about the income tax. I'm talking about the taxes they pay on all their goods and services for 15% on just about everything you buy, right? By the time you pay for what you
except
need,
for
you don't have much.
Yeah. Oh, here's trouble.
Uh-oh. Is that
Hello.
Hey,
Danny?
Danny.
It is.
Oh, yeah,
Hello.
it's Danny.
Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. I've seen you in a lot of chat, but
Oh, yeah.
not up on the screen. Uh-oh, what did I
Uh-oh,
do?
we're losing Scott.
Uh-oh. I said something wrong. The Walmart people are coming to get me.
Uh-oh.
I don't know. Figured I'd pop
No,
up for a few
Michelle,
minutes before I get on with my day.
I was going to say you're at home today?
Yes. Actually, earlier this week, I lost my job.
Uh-oh.
It's very temporary. I already have like another job worked out. They're paying me for a few weeks. It's just the mom that I nanny for, she's 6 months pregnant. She's got 3 kids already. She's commuting into Boston, which is like an hour like odyssey. And she's like, when she first took the job, she found out she was pregnant a week later. So she's like, this is just too much. We don't need the extra income. So yeah. So she's like, I'm sorry, we'll pay you for a few weeks and all of that anyway. So they're really nice, awesome people. So
Okay.
you know.
Well, it's,
So
as
that'll
long as you
take
got
me
another
through
job.
until my new job starts up. So
Awesome. And another nanny job?
yep.
Awesome.
Well, maybe that'll give you some time to do a little bit more wicked, awesome gardening.
Oh yeah. I've got 3 videos like already in the can that I've got to edit and a whole bunch of others that I'm getting done. So, and it's a good thing because I got to get out and start building 3 entirely new gardens from scratch. So yeah.
Plus you have gardens going in at your friend's house too, do you not?
Yep, I got to build the one at the canning garden at one house. I got to build the family garden at the other, and then I got to revamp this one. My dad's garden. He's just basically said, go ahead, take it over. He's like, I'm not even going to start seeds this year. Here's my seeds. Like I need more seeds, but I need more seeds. So, yeah. So we're definitely going to have, I don't know, about 400 square feet of growing space, which will be really nice between the 3 plus all the trellises. And I got a green stalk. It came yesterday.
You're gonna stay busy.
Oh yeah. You're gonna get in there.
Rochelle's laughing at your can.
In the can, yes. It's terminology. It's film terminology. Back when we had actual film.
You better watch who you're calling a. You better call a seedaholic.
Well,
I
Yeah,
seem
that's the pot calling the kettle black there.
exactly.
I got it way over on Rochelle. If I buy, because I have everything I need except for the things, like I have some things coming that I already ordered. I have to get asparagus crowns, seed potatoes, and bare root strawberries. Other than that, I don't need anything for this coming season. So I have a deal. If I buy one more pack of seeds for the 2022 gardening season. Rochelle gets to make a roast video. So,
But Danny, question.
I kind of want to buy seeds.
It would not
just
be
to
complete unless
overdo
you
it.
have your soil block maker. If you don't have a soil block maker like somebody else we know,
I don't yet have a soil blocker, but
there you go.
I've got
There
all
you
my
go.
trays, so
I was
If you're
thinking about
gonna
that.
run with the big dogs, you got to get you a soil block maker.
eventually. I think that's going to be for 2023.
I don't know. Like, I looked at the soil blockers. I'm like, this might
Not
work, but yeah, I just don't.
well.
I'm not sure. It seems like
The
more
ones from Germany, the ones you got to get. You can't get the ones from Amazon. You got to get them German-made ones. Supposedly they're the best.
Okay, I'll take your word for it.
Yeah, Rochelle trades for hers. She does a lot of seed swaps.
Well,
So
yeah, I'm actually surprised that that many people grow gardens down where she is, and I don't mean that in a bad way. I just
Because the weather. Because the weather.
Well, no, I have the same weather, but it's just different like different cultures and there's not a whole lot of room. Like Rochelle, she has gardens on gardens. I just
in a very small space.
Absolutely, she does. Like, she blows my mind with what she actually grows in her backyard, which isn't that big.
So she should have named her channel Brampton the Square Foot Gardener.
One of these days I'll go back and do a video on how I started gardening a few years ago with just on a small porch. And it started with one tomato plant. I said, oh, hey, I got a sunny front porch. I can grow tomatoes in a bucket out here. And then that went to 2 tomato plants. And then it went to a long planter with peppers and spinach and another long planter with peas and lettuce. And then there was radishes and bok choy and green beans and carrots and basil and blueberries and strawberries and herbs and all these things on my porch. Oh yeah, eggplant, Swiss chard, like it went crazy. Potatoes
Now,
in the tub.
I want to pick your brain for a minute, Danny. Whenever I planted my radishes last year, they kind of grew in just give me one sec.
Oh, the boss must have walked in.
Yep.
No. Brooke was heading out, and I'm like, where are you going? And it's not snowing yet, but she's like, oh, I booked my nail appointment. It's her only day off in a big stretch, so she has to go get her nails done.
I'm actually doing that later today because I am a nail biter, and look at those. Look at that. So I'm gonna go get my nails did, treat myself. Then there's gonna be dirt under them, and they're gonna get all broken later on. But
I was gonna say, a gardener doing nails like that you might as well just throw like $100 into the wind, because it's gonna be broken.
I go for like the $15 like quick little manicure.
Okay.
She's more of a lead press on nail kind of person.
So my question is my radishes kind of clumped up and they got like long instead of round. How do I, like, do you sprinkle or do you put one, like, does one seed equal one radish? Like,
yes.
Okay.
So one seed is one radish, and yeah, I kind of sprinkle them down the row, but you've got to go back in and thin them because they need enough space or they're not going to bulb up. Another thing is, if you give them too much nitrogen, they are not going to grow a bulb. They're just going to grow tons of greens.
Okay.
So I failed my first time growing radishes, and then because I was growing them in the same planter with some peas, and peas are nitrogen fixers. So they were given all that soil, some good nitrogen, and then the radishes were going, yay, I'm going to grow tons of greens, and no radish.
Okay.
So here's a couple of things. If you have radishes that don't bulb up and you feel like just leaving them in there, if you leave them in there, they'll grow and they'll go to seed, and those seed pods, before they like get really too big and start, drying out, are delicious. They taste like radishes, and they're like little green beans. Throw them in a salad, snack on them fresh in the garden. They're really delicious. Also, the greens themselves, before they get too big, are actually tasty. They're kind of spicy. If they get too big, they get bitter, but you can saute them right up with, like, I'll get little, like, even harvest my radishes a little early. So I'll take the radishes, saute them with their own greens, a little bit of olive oil and salt and pepper, and they're good to go.
Okay. Yeah, Rebecca, it's still saying device unavailable. Oh.
Bellyacre's got a pretty good idea in there for you, Danny. She says, scrape a bar of soap before working the dirt. Saves your nails and easy to clean.
Thank you. Genius.
Jilly. Yeah, Jilly at Bellyacres.
There we go, Jesse. Now we're in trouble.
Oh,
Now
no.
we got my financial.
Hello.
Hey, you.
Hello, Rochelle.
I'm being
How
attacked.
you doing?
I'm good.
Oh, the baby pug.
Oh, Pugsley there.
Hello.
I know he's Dexter, but
All right,
I call him
the
Pugsley.
baby
Dexter.
pug. Now we need the big girl. Come here.
I was going to say, Danny, yours can't be too far away.
She never is.
There she is.
Little stretch.
Mine just wants me to hold his chewy stick. Hi, Mia. Hi, Mia. No, I was going to say, ow! No biting. No, I'm being attacked. I'm being attacked. Stop. Send help. Oh, my
Scott,
God,
I
he's a
guess you
maniac.
need to pick up your dog, Scott, and put him in your lap.
I'm not picking. No. Well, let's see. Do you think I really should bother her?
Oh
No, let her, please.
I don't think we're
I don't even know
going
where
to
mine's
bother
at.
her.
And Mia's
And then
back
the
there.
other white one you can see is
Oh, he's right
just
Come here, Toby.
she's kind of over in the blankets. But yeah,
Smart.
I'm not gonna bother
Aw,
her.
There's Toby.
it's
This is
puppy
Toby.
day.
This is over here,
Look at all
Toby.
those
Over here.
puppies.
Toby. Over here.
Mia's already back down. She's laying her head
Toby,
on
over
Hi,
here.
puppy.
Over here.
Look at the puppies.
Toby.
Look at the puppies. No, not
Take
me. Not me, the puppies.
A meeting of the
Look, I am
puppies.
the puppy.
today. Hey, Tim.
Nope. Back to Chewy.
This is Toby. Toby.
Jen was saying it was 70 there yesterday, and today the temperatures just continue to drop, and it's snowing. It's supposed to snow in a little bit.
Yeah, we had that over the weekend. It was 60 degrees here in Boston, and then the next day it was in the 20s, and we got 5 inches of snow. Today,
Like I
we're
said,
getting-
I just got a ball on my couch.
It's like 75 here, too.
Oh yeah, we're supposed to get a
Beautiful.
foot of snow overnight. So you
Yeah,
you
we're gonna
guys
get
getting that right
same
now,
storm,
Rochelle?
but as rain.
Okay, Google, what's the temperature? No, it's 33 right now, so like 1. So it's
Oh,
still,
wow,
it's just
You're warmer.
probably
than
like
me.
freezing rain right now.
Yeah. So we're supposed
It's
to.
just, it's
we're
raining.
supposed to get down.
Yeah, we're gonna get down to like 10 overnight Fahrenheit. So
Yeah, and then we're supposed to get like 2 inches of snow an hour. So it'll be enough that it's just going to be yucky. Hey, Annette.
I think
How
we're
are
supposed to
you?
get more snow than you guys. I wasn't really sure where yeah, something around here. Yeah, we're getting a bunch too.
Yeah, it's supposed to be.
This is what he was digging at under me.
Well, he just wanted his ball.
Yeah.
It was couch cushions. I didn't even know it was down there. I was like, what is he freaking out about? There's a ball, there's a bone, there's like 3 chewies down there. And a sock.
Letting us know that it's 39 degrees in Australia right now.
Oh, Celsius?
Celsius.
For her? Yeah, Celsius. So that's like 100.
Too freaking hot.
Fahrenheit. Oh, it's beautiful.
Somewhere around 100.
I love
heat.
Yeah. I love heat.
I like a good 75 to 78 degrees.
That's where we're at right now. We're at 75, 76, 77, right in there. And it's a beautiful sunny day.
Yeah. I think that's absolutely perfect. I only need it hotter than that if I'm at the beach. Then I don't mind it a little hotter.
So
but
that's
otherwise, I don't need it any hotter than that.
Fahrenheit.
Because you can still do stuff like that. You can be out gardening, and you can go for a hike, and you can go for a bike ride, and all that stuff. Once it gets hotter than that, I'm like, no.
I'm actually investing in some what do they call it? Shade cloth for my tomatoes this year, because last year they baked. Because we were like a good month and a half of like 95 plus. So
fortunately mine get some afternoon shade from the gazebo, so they didn't do too bad.
Okay. Yeah.
But then I ended up getting blight, which I've never had before. I ended up getting blight because of all the rain we had. We had so much rain.
I had weeks.
I've never had blight before, and I had it at the end of the year, and a lot of people around here did too.
Mm-hmm. This is a big problem down here too, because we'd get like days of 90, 95 degree weather, and then we'd get a downpour of rain for a full day of just heavy downpour. I think what saved, so I had 2 different tomato beds, if you remember. One of them got filled like horrendous blight, and the other one did not. And I'll tell you, it's the one that I pruned and single stemmed versus the one that I let go crazy. The one that I let go crazy, blight everywhere. The ones I single stemmed, totally healthy, like produced like crazy.
See, my tomatoes last year, like there was hundreds of pounds of tomatoes, but they only gave 1 fruit. That's it. So I just don't know what happened there. Oh,
we lost Rochelle.
We lost Rochelle. And I hope.
So let me tell you about my tomatoes. The tomatoes I have from HEB were just as good as the tomatoes I got from Kroger, which are the same tomatoes I got from Fiesta. Everywhere I buy tomatoes, they're all the same. They're all red and round. Done.
So.
And my nails will have no dirt in them.
Yeah, well, but where's the fun in that?
There is no fun. It's just life.
Oh, LG wants to know. LG wants to know where your boss is.
She's back there somewhere, but you don't see no green on there, do you? Never have, never will. I don't even like cutting the grass.
I don't mind cutting the grass because I just jump on the riding lawnmower.
Oh no, not here.
Actually, my peppers, my jalapeno peppers did pretty good last year. Where my green peppers, they did horrible. I got 2 peppers per plant. So I don't know. I got to figure out something.
And we can get those peppers down here by the bundle for nothing.
Wow.
I mean, in the Mexican food stores, you can get them. I mean, by the bushel for $1 or $2. It's like they're everywhere.
Really?
Yeah.
See, produce costs so much money. Our new land. Oh, excuse me. Our new land. Hello, hello. Probably Devin. And LG
Well,
wants to know where your hand. Oh yeah, you said behind you somewhere.
Well, you know what they say. The bread's always cheaper closer to the oven. So we're down here in the South. We
Good
can
point.
get the jalapenos and serranos and all them other peppers. They're everywhere, especially in the Spanish food stores, the Mexican food stores. They're just like tons.
Wow.
So
See,
salsa.
Yeah.
Rochelle
have
saying she
nothing
better
like
not
that
be
here.
ordering seeds. No, I was just it's just like she knows I'm looking at my phone. No, I just had a message from Leanne at Mennonite Farmhouse because I posted that I'm going to HOA this year, and she was just asking me a question about the price of the weekend ticket. So I'm not buying more seeds. I'm good.
Yeah.
Mostly.
What's HOA?
Homesteaders of America Conference.
As soon as I said it, I got it. Yep.
Yeah. Yep. I know. Everyone's
Where-
like HOA, Homeowners Association.
Where is that this year?
What's the name of the city? Front Royal, Virginia, I think, or someplace.
Okay, so it is in Virginia. Okay. I was just
about a
wondering
10
if it's
year-
up. If it was up
10-hour
closer to
drive.
you, then I would consider going, but because you're not that far from me, so you're under 8 hours away. So
No, I think it's more like 10 or 11 for me to get there, but still not bad.
yeah, so it would be like 18 hours for me. Actually, no, it wouldn't be that because I'd just shoot right down 81 and then cut across. Hey, Cindy, how are you feeling?
Yeah, my plan is to car camp. Not
Oh, yeah.
fancy, don't need a hotel.
It's the adventure.
Mm-hmm.
And if you want to, you can easily do a cheap hotel just to have a shower. There's some
point.
pretty sketchy hotels, but you're not going to sleep there. You don't need the bed bugs. You're just going to have a shower and leave.
Oh man.
That's a good point.
Oh, there's one that we stay at. Honestly, Debbie's like, I want to go with you and Kyle next time you go down to watch a Syracuse football game. And I'm like, well, we stay at a pretty sketchy hotel. She's like, what do you mean? And I'm like, well, we have a shower just before we leave to make sure we leave the bed bugs in the room. She's like, ah. Yeah. Hey, Judy May. I appreciate you stopping by. No, Cindy. You got to get better, girl, so you can get that surgery over and done with. Uh-oh, there's trouble. Brampton Gardner. Hi, Joe. Yeah, I never even thought about that, Rochelle. Good idea. $6 at a truck stop.
Yeah, but you have to wait in line because it's usually full.
Well, I don't know. I haven't had a shower in a truck stop in probably 17 years. So, hey, Kelly, nice of you to show up. Thank you.
Let's see.
But yeah, no, it's we're supposed to have a like a homesteading expo here for Eastern Ontario.
Oh.
So hopefully Rochelle can come up to that. It's not that far away. And it's going to be, I think, the second weekend in May. So it would be a lot of fun. No, we can't, Rochelle or Rebecca. No, Rebecca just put in our private chat here. Can you see me now? I can't even see her, period.
Oh.
I know. Because her sister Judy's there as well. But yeah, no,
All right. I'm gonna jump down because I gotta go do some stuff, and this pup needs a good walk while we have good weather.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, don't
So,
jump too
all right.
far because you might hurt yourself.
All these
But
bad knees.
are you going live? Oh no, you went live last night.
I went live last night. I may do a pop-up live over the weekend while I'm doing more seed starting. But I got a note from StreamYard yesterday that I'm coming up on my limit for the month. So
I think I'm going to go ahead and buy one more month and see if YouTube's going to do the panel thing. I don't even mind. I'd pay them $10, or be a Prime member. I'd have no problems doing that, and they'd make more money. And it's not like they don't have the technology.
Yeah, that's true.
That's true. And then everything's all in one. But anyways.
Yeah.
You should have your community.
All these live streams I'm doing are really bringing up the hours big time. So.
Well, I'm 200 hours away from hitting 4,000.
Fabulous. So, I mean, are you going to? I was wondering that earlier. Are you going to? Because I came a little late to your chat. What you were saying. So, are you going to monetize after all?
I don't know if I'm going to monetize, but I may monetize, but not. How do I say that? I want to monetize just to say that I'm monetized, but I can turn off everything. So, like, I can turn off all the cash features, and I just have to be really careful. Now, if it turns out that the government is not going to give me my disability back, then yes, I will have to monetize, because it was a big kick in the what.
Yeah.
Have you settled that yet, Scott?
I settled the first one, and it ended up that I didn't owe them what they thought I had owed them. But no, the second one my disability, they still won't even talk to me about it. So I don't know. I'm still, I've said it before. I'm out $1,500 a month.
Well, maybe you need to get somebody like Jen from Altruistic to get on them. She's like a chihuahua on a bone.
Yeah, well, she's got enough. She's got enough on her plate right now because South Carolina is putting her through the ringer again. So, yeah. That poor girl, if they didn't have bad luck, they'd have no luck whatsoever. No luck whatsoever.
Yep.
But anyways, Danny, well,
all right.
You go walk your pup before you get snow, and you have fun. And
all righty, I will see you around. Bye.
Bye, Danny. Pleasure meeting you. Bye-bye.
See you later. Oh, there's Jen and Wiley back. They must be back from the store already. Or Jen just couldn't leave us.
Yeah.
She's looking at near perfection on the screen. So
Rochelle was asking Retro Oregon where she's from. I know she's from Oregon. Did she mention that she was from the Portland area? Do you remember?
She just says Oregon.
Okay. Brampton was asking about it. Lisa's from Roseburg, the town of Roseburg, down south on I-5.
Okay.
And then Brampton, Rochelle, I don't know if she grew up there or was born there, but she said she was from Oregon, and before they moved to Canada.
I think Rochelle was from Oregon.
Yeah.
Oh, Kelly said she's 3 hours from Portland in the middle.
3 hours from Portland, so she's south, I guess, south of Portland, and
Well, yeah, because if she was 3 hours north of Portland, she'd be
in Washington. Yeah.
Yeah, or yeah, she'd be up into Washington.
Washington, yeah.
Yeah, I remember that now, Rochelle. You grew up in Salem. Southwest.
That explains a lot. That explains a lot, Rochelle. Now I know. Lisa's from Oregon, so birds of a feather. Birds of a feather,
right? Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, there's nothing.
I'm not normally a praying man, but I'm going to pray for Randy.
I lived in Portland before it went to crap.
Oh no. So she must have moved away from there 10 years ago.
Yeah. Yeah. I ran that 5 all the way up into to Canada.
That's right. You were a truck driver. You drove through I-5, huh?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
That's beautiful country. I'm telling you, we took the RV through some of them highways up there. It's just amazing. The scenery, the mountains. Oh, my favorite trip, and I haven't put the video out yet because I'm still putting the trips up together. Was the sequoias or the redwoods? Oh my goodness! I mean, we're talking 30 feet around. They were humongous. I'd never seen trees so big.
Really? So Tiny Tim said that he has family in Roseburg.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, Lisa. Yeah, I'll tell her about that. My first cousin. Yeah, Lisa's born and raised in Oregon, Roseburg, and she's only known Roseburg and now Houston or Texas.
No, I didn't see that, Rebecca. Just email me. That's how I keep track of everything. Yeah, 1993 is when I moved back to Iowa for the 4th time.
Oh, it's Jilly. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll tell you that the West Coast is awe-inspiring. I mean, if you haven't driven down I-5 or 101, the coastal road, you don't know what you're missing. It's beautiful. The scenic beauty is it's overwhelming too sometimes.
Yeah.
You probably don't want to do it in the wintertime, but if you can get there in the spring or in the fall or even in the summertime, if it's not too hot, you can see a lot of beautiful. I mean, we love the lighthouses going up through there and all the rock formations out in the ocean and the sea lions. It's just a lot to see, and we plan to see a lot more.
Well,
and
that's it. Now that you can, travel and it's not like you got to be home for, specific thing. You set up your doctor's appointments or whatever and then head out in the road, and you get tired, you stop somewhere for a few days, and if not, you just keep on rolling.
Yep.
Hey, Nick. And we're procrastinating just wonderfully.
Yep, Nick. If it wasn't for the last minute, we wouldn't get nothing done.
What did Cindy say? I'll put her up here. Lazy days. You're where the Rifle Association moved Oklahoma here. We say oh, Cindy. Yep.
That's why they call her the troublemaker, don't they?
Absolutely, she's the troublemaker. Yeah.
T for Tarjay and T for trouble.
Absolutely. So, those islands that you were saying that you wanted to stop,
Oh, the Mackinac Islands.
yeah, are they going to be open that time of year up here?
That I don't know. Lisa's been working. She's still working the plan, the trip plan.
Oh.
But we would have to see him on the way up if we were going to go.
Well,
Because on the way back,
it.
on the way back, I'm going through Maine. I'm going to try and go through Maine.
Yeah, that's going to be a lot of fun. See those folks that you want to down that side.
Right.
Now, are you going to shoot all the way to Florida, or are you just going to kind of zip your way across to Texas? Or
we weren't planning on going to Florida. My uncle's down there, and
okay,
if he's still down there, we probably will. But see, he goes from Central Texas to Florida during the winter, and then he comes from Florida back to Central Texas in the summer. So he's an RVer himself, and he travels to Florida. He's a snowbird, and we don't even get snow in Texas. Well, I say that there's some parts of Texas that probably does, but generally we're not snowbirds. Yeah. We're where everybody wants to come from, Chicago and Detroit and Maine and New York.
Well, that's it. Like, so many people used to go from here down to like Arizona and whatever. And now I see Arizona getting so much cold weather and snow in some parts. And I'm like, yeah.
Well, that's why Florida is still the best destination for snowbirds or even retirees. They just love the weather. Is just so nice down there.
Well, if you can handle the moisture in the air.
Oh yeah, the humidity. I mean, it's like anything. You live in paradise if you like living in snow and like living with, those 100-mile or 100-kilometer wind storms you guys get up there. And I mean, if you like all that snow, lake effect snow and all that, hey, but down here we have to deal with the hurricanes and the humidity. Well,
that's it. Okay, Judy May, have a great afternoon, dear. Bye-bye. Well, and that's it. Is you have, like usually Mr. Jim's in here and he'll give us the breakdown of the forecast. And the coldest I've seen him say is 45 all winter. Even whenever you guys were getting like, negative or not negative, but you were really cold.
We had last February, we had the freeze. Remember, it was like February 16th and 17th, and we were major freeze in Texas. Well, Florida, and it's because how the front comes. It comes at an angle. It doesn't come straight like down from Canada like this. Either it comes from the west or it comes from the east, and it just never hits Florida like it does here. I mean, Florida is probably 99.99%, no snow or no freeze most of the time.
But they did get some parts of Florida did get frost, so hopefully it didn't take out the orange juice, the orange crop.
Well, but the oranges. I mean, the cool weather helps. It's what I've read. It helps the oranges produce. They like that first cool front. At least our orange tree does. It does a lot better when we get that first cool front and first freeze. Not freeze, but the first cold front, and it makes them oranges pop.
Oh, so you have an orange tree at the house?
Two of them. We have two of them actually, and one's a fairly young, but the other was majorly mature until we got the February 16th and 17th freeze last year. It killed it. Well, we thought it did, and then it started sprouting up again about 4 months later. So but yeah.
Now, when would an orange tree bloom in Texas?
Well, we usually pull all our oranges off. They're usually all off by November.
Oh, okay.
By November, yeah. And then our pecan tree, we have a pretty big pecan tree in the back that puts out those long paper shell pecans. Okay. So we get a good dose of pecans every other year. And the last season we had pecans, we got like 40 pounds of pecan shelled, 40 pounds of shelled pecans. And then she just vacuum packs them and sends them to family. And yeah, we got a lot of pecans. But we have a place here nearby called Froberg Farms, and we send all our pecans, or we take all our pecans, and they have nutcrackers there, automatic nutcrackers that crack them for you, and then we just pick up the cracked pecans, and then we peel them ourselves.
Oh, wow. That's neat.
Yeah, but I mean, they're good because, obviously you can use them for baking and whatever, but.
Yeah. Well, that's what that maple candy or whatever you saw that I made there.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I used was it was actually, I believe, Georgia pecans that I used.
Yeah.
But that's all we could get up here, right? We're limited to what we can buy.
Well, I mean, it's like maple syrup. I mean, we can get maple syrup down here, but you're going to pay through the nose for it.
Yeah.
Those small bottles, like $7 just for a small bottle. I mean, unless you buy it at Costco.
Yeah. Well, even Costco, you get what would you guys call it? A half? Well, no, yours would be a pint, or because that's roughly about a liter. Yeah, it's roughly about a liter, and a liter here is like $20. But that's $20 Canadian, and it's nowhere. What you're going to see the operation is not what you'd buy at Costco. That stuff's mass produced in. They have refractometers that drain the water levels out long before it even gets, and it's all done by propane, so you don't get that smoky taste. Yeah.
It's an automated process that they have to do to mass produce. Now the home stuff, like the still that you guys have made, making that I say moonshine, that maple shine you got guys going over there. That's the way to do it.
Yeah. Well, we don't make that maple shine. We buy it.
No, I know that, but I call it maple shine because you're making maple syrup.
Yeah, absolutely. But we possibly could be making the other by the time you're here.
Really? Well, that would be a process I'd like to see, maybe, and taste.
Oh yeah. I know we've been offered a still, and it's not illegal in Canada. It's just illegal to sell it in Canada. So
okay.
But we don't sell a whole lot of the syrup anyways. It's all given away for the most part, except whatever money they have to put out is how much syrup they'll sell.
Wow. I'm reading here, Brampton says she buys hers from Costco for 13 to 15 Canadian dollars. Wow, that's expensive because we pay like $8 for ours. Maybe $9, I think, 8 something for the pint.
Hers is it's the exact same stuff that you're getting. It comes in like a plastic.
Correct. Like a little light tan or taupe plastic container.
Yeah, it's all done through what's their name brand?
Kirkland.
Yeah. And it's mass produced out of Quebec. And they buy it by the 45-gallon drum, and I'll take you around there whenever you're here to one of the big the big producers here.
Okay.
They got caught reheating somebody else's syrup.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Are they still in business?
Yeah. But a lot of it's sold at a store that folks that have no idea. It's just the local folks that know that they got caught.
Yeah, the Maple Mafia. Yeah, right, Rochelle.
But, it's we don't care because we just can't we don't go anywhere near it because we just use our own. So, but yeah, no, it's whereabouts are you, Heather? And I'm telling you, maple syrup is not cheap. And a lot of people that, oh my goodness, it's, X number, $35 or $40 a gallon. That's still really cheap for the amount of, it's all labor intensive.
Especially since when you find out it's like what, 40 gallons of sap to make 1 gallon of maple syrup.
Our bush is roughly 39 to 40 to 1.
Wow.
So, that's it. Like you've got to have enough wood to fire all this stuff off. We don't have an evaporator. We just have one pan. But again, I think this year they're talking about 100 trees. And
well, you only got a few more weeks before you start tapping, right?
Actually, I believe next week we're going to be washing. And then the last week in February, they will start. Well, we'll look at the long range. And these guys have like notebooks every year, what the temperature was.
Right.
All that is all calculated. And yeah,
everything's data driven nowadays. You got to have your data.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Back in the olden days, we always used to, back whenever we had true Canadian winters, 4 feet of snow, really cold all winter, you always wash the second week in February. You went around the third week, you gave the kids the four-wheelers, the skidoos, the tractor, and you made all your trails. And then it sat for a week, and then you went through and tapped it. And the little kids that couldn't drive the equipment, we had them walk in and run around the trees so that there was paths ready to go. So Rob and I started making some, well, you saw whenever I was driving the tractor there.
Right.
We're starting to make our videos or make the trails out. And, hopefully what I can do, what I'm hoping my body's going to allow me to do is to do like a vlog every day. Like well, I have to make it at least 8 minutes. So I'm thinking about a 10-minute vlog every day. This is what we're up to today. It's going to be a lot of repetitiveness, but there's going to be different stuff. Hopefully we'll have all the stuff in there by the weekend. The couches and the kitchen will be in, and it'll be a lot of fun. Yeah, okay. I thought you were from Massachusetts, or MA. Yeah, that's Mass, isn't it?
Yeah, that's not Maine, is it? I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't know. But
it only took me 6 years to get a 4-year degree, so I don't know.
I'm still working on it.
No, the only degree I got is the 3rd degree.
Yeah, because we weren't smart enough to take our head into the fire.
Right. But I did graduate with honors.
Okay.
Yes, Your Honor. Yes, Your Honor. No, Your Honor.
The Canadian got it. It's Mass.
Okay. Hey, I'm gonna ask you on your syrup. Do you guys do other than maple? Do you do like maple butter and maple cream and all that other maple stuff that they make?
I can,
but it's not something y'all do.
No. So I have some maple sugar for you already, and Do you guys use a lot of sugar?
Well, I mean, Lisa bakes like normal anybody else, but that's about it. We're not heavy sugar drinkers or eaters.
Like you don't put sugar in your coffee or
No.
tea or
Okay. No.
Okay.
No, we might sweeten it, but it's not a lot of sugar. No.
Okay. Well, no, I'm just because I've got I probably have about a pound of sugar already made, but I'll make you a little bit more. Just, they don't need to know where it came from. You don't have to declare it. You just throw it up in the
cubby.
That's it. You throw it in your cubby in your pantry. And this year, what I want to try to do is find and do. A lot of people have asked me for hot maple syrup. So I gotta try the stuff that Tim sent me, because I'm not gonna have to grow any hot peppers this year. Lord knows I have a pound of jalapeno or habanero ground up peppers. So I'm not going to need a whole lot of. Oh, Heather, don't. That just breaks my heart. People using that fake garbage. Ugh. All that is like that's corn syrup. Colored corn syrup is all that is with flavoring. Yeah, I know hot honey is a thing, but they're saying like if you were to put like a pepper in the bottle, people are after that kind of. So I don't know. I may try doing. Hey Jennifer. Hey Kyle. What I might try to do is do like a ghost pepper or jalapeno pepper or something and see how it goes. You're allergic to maple?
When we were up in Oregon, we found some maple syrup that had some habanero mixed in with it. Now, there wasn't the actual habanero pepper in there, but it was a habanero flavored maple syrup. So it's probably a new thing where they're having hot syrup.
And how did you like it? Like, was it?
No, we didn't buy it. I saw it there. I'd never. I hadn't tried it. No, but
I've never heard
habaneros
of any...
everywhere.
Okay. Yeah, Jilly said that she's allergic to maple. I've never heard of that. All right. Like, what part of maple? I'm just trying to wrap my head around that. I've never heard of that before. Because it's not like you're getting any of the tree. And you're getting, I don't know. That's.
There's virtually no ingredients in maple syrup. I mean, it's not like you're adding, yeast or anything else.
No. Oh, she says, so it must be something to do with trees, because she says it's walnuts as well. So it must be some kind of thing, but yet you think boiling it would take. Oh, I've never heard of that before.
Neither have I.
And she has no idea why, but her throat swells up. Well, then you don't want to be having maple syrup.
So if you're allergic to walnuts or pecans or peanuts or whatever, it's usually because of the oil in the nut.
I'm not sure.
There's no oil in maple syrup, so I don't know.
Well, no, but a nut is a tree, is part of the tree.
Part of the tree, yeah, but it's got the oils in it though.
Yeah, but maybe there's something to do. I honestly, I don't know. I've never. Now, I'm going to have to research that because I've honestly, that kind of, yeah, I don't know. My daughter can't have skins of things like cucumbers, apples. Where did it go? Oh, that's related to her birch allergy. Wow. Well, I'm learning something new today. Look at that.
So Cindy Target says she doesn't like hot pepper, black pepper, so she doesn't, so she can't have hot. I didn't know black pepper was hot. To me, it's that's like salt.
I was gonna say I put so much pepper on that and that, yeah, like
it's a spice. It's not a heat. It's not. There's no. What do you call them? Scoville range. There's no Scoville range for black pepper, is there? Like there is for jalapeno.
Hey, Nora. The Stock Explorer. What's going on, Laura? What's new? What's exciting? Did you make lots of money on the market this week? I don't think so. It really didn't do a whole lot this week, or at least none of my stuff did a whole lot. So,
hello, Kevin, over at Stock Explorer.
Hi. What was that, Jesse?
I was just saying hello to Kevin, Stock Explorer.
No, that's Nora.
Oh, okay.
But yes, she's normally around Kevin's channel so much that
Okay.
But yeah, no, Nora has this channel, and she's got something. She's got a growing channel, which is, I saw it once, and she won't put it in here because she doesn't. It's a small little channel, but she does exotic plants.
Well, yeah, that's how we get it to grow, right? Put it in there. We can post it. Maybe some.
Well, I know, but she won't do it. I've asked her several times. Oh, significant weather. My phone just blew up. What are we supposed to get? Rochelle is supposed to get 5 to 10 centimeters. And oh no, wait. Yeah, she's supposed to get a minor storm. And we are to get, oh wow, we're supposed to get blowing snow, freezing rain. Yuck.
That's just the first hour.
Probably. Scott, did you see if you are allergic to maple syrup, the pollen of the sap of the maple tree may also produce allergy? Wow. Includes contact rash, stuffy nose, and sneezing. Well, I appreciate that because I had no idea.
So I wonder if she's allergic to honey.
Well, if she's allergic to maple syrup, she'd have to be allergic to honey. Because maple syrup is actually healthier for you than honey. And it's a neat thing. I had people argue upside down and backwards until I showed them the comparison, and they're like, "You're right." Yeah, I am. See, and I don't get that because there's more pollen in honey than there is in maple syrup.
Yeah, you would think. I mean, that's how people build their
Well-
immune systems, by eating the local honey.
That's right. That's right. Like if you're allergic, then you eat local honey.
Well, maybe maybe she needs to have local maple syrup.
There you go. Now, depending on where she is, that may be not possible. You people don't, you guys have maple trees, you just don't have any sugar maples.
Yeah, but even if we did have sugar maples, I don't even think we have enough time to process it, because they didn't do that hot and cold for any length of time.
Well, that's it. Your spring is like that,
Yeah.
you know. There's nothing I enjoy more, Joe, than to sit there in front of the fire and watch a thunderstorm during a snowstorm. It's awesome. And Cindy, I'm allergic to bees, any kind, so I can't eat raw honey. They're finding
real honey.
That if you eat raw honey, that your stings get, or like your reaction to it gets less. But I'm not telling you to do it. I'm just saying that they're trying tests up here. And with nuts as well. They're trying on severe people, like people that have severe nut allergy. They're actually trying to give them nuts under, a doctor's care, obviously, to see if they can build their immune system so that they don't have a total anaphylactic shock or, Hey, Darren, what's going on, brother?
Lorehaven Farm. How you doing, Darren?
Yeah, he's supposed to get this storm too, so
Yep.
hopefully the tractor's ready to go.
But there's a big difference between him and you, though, Scott.
Yeah, he's got a tractor.
No, he's a Viking.
That he is.
And
he is.
And they can handle it a lot more than you can.
Yeah. Well, and he's got a hot tub too, right?
You got a hot tub. Yeah.
So if I had a hot tub and I could,
you could handle it.
Absolutely, I'd be a Viking also.
Yeah.
So, if I was able to keep the animals' hides, I could build myself some Viking stuff too, or at least send it to Darren and he could build me some Viking stuff.
Yeah, that's a question I got for you. Whenever you process your stock, do you get to keep the hides?
I can. We give it to a private homeschool kind of, not
facility.
Conglomerate, but there's like a networking section of homeschoolers here, and we give it to them and they teach the kids how to tan.
Oh, okay.
So the way that Rob looks at it is, are we actually going to spend the time tanning it? Number one, don't have the know-how. Number two, it's time consuming. And number three, we're helping kids by giving them the hides. So,
well, you really don't need a calf skin or cow skin or buffalo skin or anything to learn how to tan a hide, because my dad taught me how to tan hide when I was young, and he used a big old leather belt, and he tanned my hide. Didn't have to go to no homeschool for that.
Mother tried to do that with wooden spoons, but she'd break them.
Yeah,
it really pissed her off whenever I turn around and smile.
Well, that's good. I'm glad you do that. It's good for the kids, learning opportunities.
Absolutely, and
Yeah.
it allows possibly Darren's laughing. A wooden spoon there too. But the way we look at it is you're helping out another generation of kids that are not being offered a whole lot of stuff like the old time techniques, or now I did ask the teacher that if they were to tan the hide, if I could have it back, I would pay for the salt, whatever. And then, because I got to say, the guy that we have that dispatches is perfect. There's no extra holes in the hide. And the way we skin it is, well, like I said, I'm going to do a full video, and we're supposed to, I may not even have a live tomorrow. I'm not sure if we're processing tomorrow or Saturday.
Yeah. Well, that'd be something I'd like to see, the process and how they go from live to tanned hide, right?
Unfortunately,
not actually not seeing the process of dispatching, but just showing you where it goes from this to this, and that would be something to see in a video.
Yeah, I'm going to try to see if, because it's going away, but I'm sure Darren tans his hide. He might actually have a video on that on his channel.
Oh, okay.
If not, because they do the whole process from start to finish. So it would be much easier for him to do that kind of. I can do the dispatching, the skinning, the gutting, all that stuff.
I hear you, Cindy. My mom was the same way. The first thing she grabbed was what I was going to get hit with. Of course, I was an angel growing up.
Me too. but
even the devil's got angels, right?
Absolutely. Just because the horns, put my halo off a little bit, it's not my fault. But it's an interesting thing, and what I'm going to do is put it up with limited viewing. I don't need people to report me and get my channel knocked. So if people want to watch it, I'll email them the link. That way I'm not really in it to get views. I'm in it to show people why. So if I was to put it under education, they really shouldn't be able to give me a knock, so long as I have a great big disclaimer at the top. You will see everything except for the gun going kaboom.
Yeah.
This is how this is where we lead the cows to. This is how we do it. This is, give them a little bit of food. A food to a young heifer is magic. They follow you no matter where. But I know there is some people that would report me because, even though it is educational, they get their panties in a bunch.
Right.
And it's sad because there is a lot of people that would like to see the whole process. Now, hey Vanessa, my girl is not going to be ready to go till probably next year at this time. And I'm going to do probably the whole thing at the farm. I want to hang my meat for at least 21, if not 28 days. And, it's at least this time of year, we know what the temperature is going to be. It's going to be around 0 to -10, perfect. It's not going to be too warm and it's not going to be too cold. He does have a temperature control garage where we can keep it pretty much at 0. So just enough to put crystals into the meat, but it's still doing its natural. Break.
Now, how soon do you have to start the actual processing after the animal's been dispatched? Do you have like a few hours? You have to do it within a few.
Well, but whenever you plan on doing this, it's like, depending on how many people we get to help this weekend, it'll be kaboom. It'll fall, be hooked up to the tractor, and then by the time within an hour, it'll be gutted, and then you have whatever to get the hide off. Some people hang it with the hide. I don't. We skin it and hang it that way.
Yeah, Darren says that they keep their cold room at 4 degrees. I'm assuming that's Celsius.
Yes. So we're anywhere from, pretty much almost syrup temperatures.
Right.
It's.
Yeah, but my question was, if you dispatch an animal, can it lay there overnight, or does it have to be processed within a certain amount of hours? I know it's cold. It's already cold, so.
I would not leave my animal dispatched overnight. That's me personally. Especially pork. I am very anal whenever it comes to pork. Most of the time your pork is good, but you got to be able to pick up some signs that there's issues with your pork. Same as a chicken or turkey.
Right.
If you're gutting and you notice there's some white spots, you don't save anything. Now the meat will be okay, but like organ wise, it's gone. Everything's gone. Like even if it's not on the heart and it's just found on the liver or whatever, we'll ensure that it's well cleaned out, get rid of it. And between the freezing and the cooking process, will be 100% fine. Out of everything we did this fall, we found one that had like a couple little white spots on the heart. We weren't sure what it was, but nothing was saved on that bird. I took the neck out, everything. But with a pig, soon as like it's very time. So as soon as you go kaboom, within 10 seconds, you want to get the jugulars. Like there's no question.
Immediately.
Don't leave a pig sit without bleeding it. That's just, you're asking for troubles. I'm sure there's people that do it, but I know I would not eat the meat. Too much chance for, bacteria and all that stuff where, and Darren can pipe in here at any time. It's just, pork is very, very temperamental. You could probably leave, like, especially the Highlands, you could probably leave them for 10 hours or something, would probably be okay. But deep down, I'm also thinking about the animal. And out of respect, it is feeding my family. I don't want to take any chances that meat might get ruined.
Right.
Because that would, number one, I would just, not that I don't like the process, but that's the worst thing for a homesteader / farmer is dispatching and processing your food. You know, we interact with these animals on a daily basis. Pigs, turkeys, chickens, you know, the cattle. Like, I had 2 people send me an email. Why do you talk like that to the cows? And it's like, what do you mean? Well, you're talking like they're a kid. And I'm like, it's not even a year old yet. It is a kid.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I had 2 separate emails from people that were perturbed that I was, you know, making, you know, fooling around with the cattle. I'm sorry, that's what we do. They're part of our families. You know, they're not, you know, it doesn't grow in a grocery store. It's
Right.
actually, you know, we interact with it. It's part of our family. It's feeding, you know, like Rob's granddaughter, she gets the whole process and she's 6 years old. So I guess she's 7. I think Lily's 7 now. She gets the whole process that, you know, there's some animals on the farm that feed us. And there's some animals on the farm that lay eggs. And there's some animals on the farm, like the dogs and whatever, the cats, that, you know, they're always going to be around.
Right. Pets.
That's it. And, you know, she can wrap her head around it. I don't understand why some of these adults that think that the meat, you know, is grown and processed in the grocery store, why grown adults have a hard time with it.
Yeah. Well, that's why I was saying your videos would be very interesting for people who've never been around a farm, never been in the country. Heck, there's probably kids in the city who've never seen a chicken, a live chicken. They've only seen it at McDonald's, or they've only seen it at the grocery store, a live chicken in their hands.
Yeah.
You know, and it's a shame, but
sure it is. But we, so there's the same homeschooling kids come to the farm a few times a year to play with the animals. You know, now we don't let them in near the cattle.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
Especially with those big girls with the horns. But yes, they are the most docile creature I know, but it is still a wild critter. And, you know,
and they're going to protect themselves and their babies. So,
well, that's it. You don't think that, you know, a mama will turn. Go have a look at Darren's, you know, Brigitte, you know, and they know, you know, it's common knowledge to everybody that has Highland. That's, you never get between the mama and the baby, and she just wasn't thinking.
Yeah.
And mama turned around, and she didn't mean to gorge her, but it took mama a minute to settle herself down after she swung her horns at Brigitte. Like, that could have been real bad. And they're wild animals, you know, and like there's a lot of people that are like, oh, we want to go in and pet them. And Rob's like, yeah, no, you don't.
Yeah.
They don't know you. And if you go anywhere near their babies and they don't know you, you're in trouble.
Well, them Highlands they look like a big fluffy, you know, Pooh Bear, you know, but they're not.
No, well,
I mean, it's like a panda bear. Panda looks nice and cuddly, but they're dangerous.
Oh, you're darn right. They'd rip your head off without even thinking.
Exactly. So I'm going to say, just looks are deceiving.
Yeah. No, like I say, it's just, you know, once they get to know you, do whatever you want to the babies. You know, you chase them around, you play with them, even mamas. Some days they'll let you go up and pet them. And that's right, Vanessa. A farm is not a petting zoo.
Right.
And there's a difference between a farm and a petting zoo. You know, a petting zoo, these animals, but even in a petting zoo, they are still wild animals.
Yeah.
You know,
But they were raised and conditioned to be around children or be around people, so
but
it's
yet,
a little bit different.
These Highland, you know, there's 26 in this herd. You know, the Highland Angus mixes are the ones that we process. And, you know, Barney protects his girls too. So, you know, you want a 2,000-pound bull coming at you, he'll come at you.
Yeah.
You know, if you notice in every one of my videos that we're really close to Barney, every single one of us have an escape route, at least one, if not two different directions. Because if Barney puts his head down and starts with digging with a paw, you're getting the hell out of there real quick.
Oh, yeah.
Because he thinks, all right, bye, Rebecca. We'll see you tomorrow. He thinks you're hurting one of his girls.
Yeah.
And, you know, that's one thing that I would not. You don't want to get a Highland cow angry. Number one, they have two weapons. And that's why you never see, like we have, if we stay over there late enough whenever you're here, depending on how we're boiling that time of the year, you'll hear the coyotes all around us. They won't be anywhere near the farm, like the barnyard where the animals are, because they know that they'll get gorged by the horns.
Yeah.
And if not, Barney will chase them off, you know? But it's really neat. And I'm so glad that Rob and Josh and all the kids have given me the opportunity to be so invested in their farm. And, you know, I just, it's a blessing, you know, like.
Yeah. Well, Rob and Josh sound like some really good people. I mean, I can't wait to meet them.
You'll see whenever you're here. They're amazing folks. And
how's the Sugar Shack coming?
Good. Like I say, it was so cold last weekend. I didn't go out, and then we had Super Bowl on Sunday, and I was on Gail's Southern Living. She highlighted my channel last Sunday afternoon. So, and Rob's been working most of the week. So I think he's off tomorrow. So we'll probably be at the Sugar Shack tomorrow. So I know they wanted to make sure that the couches and that were in this weekend. Rob and I went around, cleaned all the windows. Yeah, so probably next week I'll be bringing in the boiler.
Yes, Vanessa, he's got a Sugar Shack.
Yes, Vanessa. Yep. If you go back, Vanessa, into my videos, they're listed under maple syrup or Sugar Shack.
Okay, Matt. And have a good day.
It will. All right, Matt. Take care, buddy. Just go back and you'll see. Now that was an outside operation. They're in the middle of building a beautiful, beautiful off-grid Sugar Shack. There's no amenities to it. There's no water. There's no hydro. It's an old-time Sugar Shack, but Rob and I still call it the Taj Mahal because his son-in-law doesn't do anything halfway. Like he spent his.
Do you have a nickname?
What's that?
Do you have a nickname for this place he's going to make? Is it going to be Granny Still?
Yeah, I don't know what. I don't know what Josh is. So Rob and I, our job is to stand back out of the way and let the kids go. Well, I say kids. Josh is maybe 20 years younger than me, but just let them go. If we see they're making a mistake, we give them
Pointers.
advice.
Yeah.
And if they want to take it, that's fine. If they don't, yeah, they'll have fun redoing it. But it's all insulated. And yeah, it's
That's cool, Vanessa.
I can harvest the sap if I want. Oh, I'm it's a lot of work, and there is a financial investment to making maple syrup.
One of the biggest being your time.
Well, time and just the wood. Like, we're fortunate. And next year will be even better because we'll have the mill ready to go. So Rob traded the mill and for something that somebody owed him. So we just have to, get it leveled up. And I think what they want to do is like do a cement pad and then get 4 telephone poles, put them up, and they already have a bunch of roof trusses. And as long as we can get the logs into the mill with the tractors, it's going to be golden. It's going to be a lot of fun. So,
yep, looking forward to it. Can't wait to see the videos.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun, and I'm going to have a lot of fun with the drone. I just got to sit down and really study. I didn't realize that I had to study the aviation, like the same thing as what a pilot does. There's one section in their book that pertains to drones. So I've got to study all their rules. So it's all right. Within a week or two, I'll have it. But, oh, man, it's been so nice here the couple days. I'm like, I don't think they'll see me. But I don't want to take a chance on losing my drone either.
Yeah.
So, a lot of sap harvesters here use IBC totes and tubes. Yes, we do not have, we're not a wired, we're bucket and pails. And we have enough teenager to young adults.
Well, all I can say is if we come up there, you better have enough maple syrup for me to bring back, because there's going to be a lot of people in the States that are going to want some.
They'll,
and it looks like I'm going to be the mule.
Well, and it's not cheap for shipping, so make sure.
Well, it's cheaper for me to ship it than it would be you.
Well, well, maybe with your pirate ship, but
yeah, I got a lot of pirates working for me.
Yeah, well, I was gonna say, like it, your pirate ship, if it's cheaper, but like just the package that I just noticed this, and Tim, you're an absolute amazing guy. Tim's package that he sent me was like $47 for a pound of coffee, pound of habanero, and that little wee thing. Like, that's highway robbery. Yeah, it's a little bit more than what the maple syrup was, but I was paying, the most I paid was $38 to ship it to Florida, and that's Canadian. So that would be 34 American roughly.
But, right, but when we use shipping to ship to you from Pirate, if I go the regular route, it's going to cost. I'm just going to throw a figure. It cost me $75 to mail it to you from regular U.S. mail. But if I go through Pirate, I'm going to pay half that.
I'm telling everybody about it. Everybody.
But it only works in the U.S.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
But
I think we saved. I think we saved like $150 going through Pirate when we mailed to Australia. It would cost me $150 more.
Well, like I just can't send Hoops anything more because, I've spent $200 sending him stuff and I don't even know if he's got it yet or not. So, but yes, actually, it was Joe that I was telling it about. And,
okay.
And it was like, do you actually save money? So there you go, Joe. Out of the horse's mouth.
I'll put up the link that we use. Yes, and we've used it several times. In fact, that's all Lisa uses now, unless it's through something where we have to ship to UPS or someplace. I mean, to another service.
Yeah.
But if we can ship through using Pirate Ship, we'll use that. If we can't, then we'll have to go the regular route. But 99% of the time she uses.
Ships everywhere, does it not?
No, but I mean, there's certain things that you have to mail directly through, like U.S. mail.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying now.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I'm not the guru on the Pirate Ship. Lisa's the guru on that. She does all that.
Okay. Oh, there. Mama heard her name. She turned her head real quick as she walked over. She walked into the other room, into the kitchen.
Oh yeah, she was probably carrying some clothes or something.
Yeah.
Was telling them about Pirate Ship, or they was asking about Pirate Ship. Joe was.
So there. Joe.
Yeah, Joe. As much as Joe ships, he ought to be using Pirate Ship.
You really have to read everything about it, because when we sent up to Canada, if you don't go through, we still had to pay on Joni's box too.
Yeah, so sometimes it's cheap. Well, whenever you mail to Canada, you have to pay an import fee. There's an import or customs fee. There's a customs fee that we have to pay, right? If you just ship it through normal mail.
Okay.
Well, when you use Pirate Ship, that fee is included in the Pirate Ship cost.
Supposed to be.
So you're not paying twice. However, there was one time when we sent a package to Canada, we didn't have to pay it. The second time we sent it, they charged us
like
$20 for the import fee or something. Which I think was in error. I think they made a mistake because we paid that through Pirate Ship.
Well, through US, I think whichever mail you use, you just have to really read everything on the page. And if you go through, we went through UPS, through Pirate Ship, but clicked on the one for UPS, and then it's like, oh crap, they sent it COD. So we had to pay the import fee to Canada. So that was a mistake. So now I read everything.
Yeah. But still, Pirate Ship to save us a lot more money than normal U.S. mail.
Yes.
And Joe, as much as he ships, I think he ships probably 10 packages a day, probably, right? Seeds,
like you just said,
and yarn and all that kind of stuff. Yeah.
$400 a month in postage alone.
Wow.
I'm not gonna say he can cut that in half, but I bet you he can put a big dent in it if he was using Pirate Ship. And you print your own labels. You put your own label on the box. It's all included. The weight, you weigh your own weight.
So we don't have labels. So I print it on a paper and then tape it on.
Correct.
But you do have to set up an account.
Okay. So it's all done like through your credit card or whatever, and then they just bill your credit card and.
Well, actually, no. They have it's been a while since I looked on it, but they have where you can add so much money to your account, and then they withdraw from that, and then you can replenish it or set an amount to replenish when automatically.
Okay, well, there. I told Donna and them about Pirate Ship, and she just said, "Little Southern Brothers here. It's the best thing they've found."
Well,
They
so
love
that's where we found it. We found it through Donna. Donna mentioned it on a live a few months back. She mentioned Pirate Ship, and then that's when we went. So Donna's the one that turned us onto it over at the
I
Southern
forget
Brothers.
who. It was somebody else that put me onto it, and I tried to do it from our end. But there's some place that says, yeah, cheap shipping. Yeah.
Yeah.
Theirs ends up being more than our postal service. So,
Right.
you know, and G Mama Grows, howdy, LP, hello. I know you guys have been in for a while, but we've been chatting. My bad.
I mean, we sent to Mike and Terry at MT, and it saved, $5, $6, $7.
Yeah, and that's just Oklahoma. You save $5 or $6 just to ship it from Oklahoma, but those little $5 and $10 add up.
Yeah.
Well, sure.
I mean,
Well, it was so that little bottle of hot sauce that Joe shipped me. Excuse me. It was $14. It cost him to ship from New Jersey to me. Like, I'm sure if Joe would have stood back and threw it hard enough, it would have crossed the border. But yeah, no, like $14. It's like, goodness gracious. And I told Altruistic about it as well. And so, yeah, hopefully it'll save everybody money,
Yeah. And especially if you're shipping to Canada or to Australia, there's where your savings comes in. Obviously, you're going to get some savings in the United States, but you get more if you have to ship international. And like she said, you got to read the fine print, especially on the international import fees and all that kind of stuff. So,
so there you go. Jen just put 75% savings versus retail price of UPS. It was $400 retail to ship a slab of wood. And with Pirate Ship, it cost them $65.
there you go.
That's huge.
Yeah,
Like, that's all profit.
The cost was for Hoops' package. We sent a 30-pound box or something like that. It saved like $175, right?
No, I think it cost
Okay.
like $100. Well, I don't remember exactly how much, but probably at least $100 we saved shipping.
Yeah, she sent like a 30-pound box to Australia to Hoops, and the savings difference was like I can't remember. It's been so long. It was like $100 savings that we would have.
I think at the time you told me it was between $100 $150.
Yeah, it was substantial. I don't remember exactly, but yeah, it was, and that was 30 pounds. It was a heavy box.
That's crazy. That is yeah. It's all Lisa. Yeah.
He didn't tell me no.
Yeah, if you don't set the parameters, it's just like
watch out.
Watch out.
Oh, gracious. And thank you for the seeds, Lisa.
Oh, you're welcome.
Yeah, you're right, Craig. It all adds up. A little savings here, a little savings there. I mean, for Altruistic, they need all the help they can get. So every dime they save goes back into their ministry. So, it's good that people are using Pirate Ship. I just don't like the name. It makes it look like we're stealing.
Yeah.
Pirate Ship.
Well, technically you are. Big Brother isn't getting all his money.
Right.
But it just goes to show how much you're getting taken.
Yeah, I mean, there's going to be waste in just about every profession and every business, but then there's also overcharging. It's like your auto mechanics. One mechanic will change your oil for $5, and another mechanic change it for $500. There's such a big spread there. Mail is the same way. You got so many different avenues to ship that if you don't try to find the best price, you could be taken and not even know you're being taken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I think it's wonderful. I just, wish that we had something up here, especially with the syrup. I love to bless people, but
Yeah, now we have to pay an import fee when we send something to Canada. I'm not sure if you have that same when you send it to America.
Export
Nope.
fee.
Or it would be an import fee for us.
Nope.
That he has to pay. Yeah, so the Canadians are getting us coming and going.
Well, if I order something out of the US, I have to pay a duty fee.
Yeah.
Or if I go, like we go down to Syracuse to watch football games, whatever, if I declare anything on the way back, I could have to pay a duty. Most of the guys, gals, most of the border people are pretty good. As long as it's under a couple $100, they don't care. And, so yeah, I just wish that we had something up here like Pirate Ship.
Well, maybe you do. You probably haven't looked very. I would have never known about Pirate Ship, and it's been here for a while. Maybe you do have something up there. We just don't know what it is.
Yeah, I suppose I could do
probably some more research. Yeah, but thank you, Donna, for turning us on, because we've been using it faithfully and we've saved lots of money. So thank you, Donna, too. In fact, just for that.
Here comes her channel.
Yeah, he'll post her channel just for free.
I'm not even going to charge her import or export.
You're so
fun. Yeah. Check out Don.
Yeah.
That didn't cost you anything. I'm doing that. I'm making you an offer you can't refuse.
That's right. And but yeah, like Joe said, if he can cut his postage down to $200 a month, that'd be absolutely amazing. His channel might actually have some money that he could use to do stuff around the house instead of just paying shipping.
I tell you what, I'd like to see what his cost savings is if he goes to Pirate Ship. I'd like to see the difference, because I know he's been keeping track of it. So it'd be interesting to see the difference.
Yeah.
And same for Craig. Craig ships to the United States a lot too, probably, since he's involved with all the homesteaders over here.
Yeah, he mails a lot of cards and whatever over. Yeah. Now I don't know if he. The Queen's probably got something over there, but.
So I saw Joe asked a question about seeds. So on Pirate Ship, it has to be like 6x9, I think, is the smallest, and then you weigh it, and then you put in the dimensions and onto the website page, and then they will figure out what the cost is. But I want to say 6x9 was the smallest.
Oh, so it'd have to be like his bigger stuff that he gives away, not his. Not
the small regular envelope size.
It had to be about this size. It's a 6x9 minimum. So you put the seeds in this package, and then this is a book, but I mean about this size, and then you can mail it. I guess because they don't want you mailing something this small.
Yeah. So the envelope I mailed you, Scott, with the stickers and stuff, I had to go to the post office and get Canadian stamps.
Okay.
They were too small to use for a Pirate Ship.
Okay.
Not necessarily not heavy enough, but just too small size wise.
Well, I forget how much. See, for me to send the stickers down to you guys, it cost me 2 Canadian stamps, which I don't even know what that equals. Like, I think they're 90 cents each, so like a $1.80. And if I'm not mistaken, for Joe to send me, well, here, I got it right here.
But like you said, all Joe has to do is just tie a rock to it and throw it.
Yeah. So there's $1.20 it costs Joe to send me that size of package. with some seeds. So that's pretty good.
That looks like about a 6x9 there.
Or a 3x5.
No, it's bigger than
it'd
3.
be 6x9. Well, here's what's this? An 8x10 sheet of paper. So,
Yeah, almost.
just about. Oh, he asked about the bubble like these
All right.
things, but the bubble ones would that be it?
I don't think the thickness has anything to do with it. It's just the size. It could be 6x9 bubble, 6x9 non-bubble, 6. I don't think the bubble wrap has anything to do with it.
And you can
Okay.
get on there. You can get quotes also without having to say, before you decide if that's what you want.
Right.
You can get quotes where it's going and
Okay.
what size it is and stuff. Of course, you have to put all that information in, but you can get quotes before you actually hit yes or no.
There you go, Joe. Donna said that she does use the bubble ones.
Yep.
So
I
there
knew
you
Donna
go.
was a bubbly type.
Well, she's not too bubbly right now. She's just
No, I know she's had some misfortune occur.
plus
our hearts,
they got the hokey pokey.
yeah, our
too.
hearts go out to that family and condolences for what they've been going through. So but she's awesome person, and I knew she was a bubbly type.
Charles, what do stamps cost U.S. currency? Oh God, I don't know. I buy them by the
booklet.
yeah, like there's where are we? There's 10 per book. And I think I pay, if you buy a book like this, it's 10% off. And then I think I pay like $9, but that's with tax and everything. So if you were to convert that over to US, it'd be about $7.50 for 10
cents.
stickers. Absolutely, Joe. It's something to look at.
58 cents for a forever stamp.
Hey, don't take our word for it, Joe. Listen to Donna. She may not always be right, but she's never wrong.
And she's been doing it longer too.
Well, and Donna's shipping stuff for the business. Donna's shipping, merch.
Right, merch. I mean,
And well, Jen and Wiley
doing it.
and Wiley pay, they're shipping slabs of wood, and
Yep.
they're using pirate ship.
Yeah.
So, okay, Joe or Charles, so you guys are 55 cents a stamp just to mail something, where we're 90 cents.
Oh, yeah. Fallen Acres is 55 cents. Charles.
Yeah. Yeah, because he says he pays $11.29 for 20 stamps.
So now when we sent to Canada the envelopes with the stickers and stuff, it was like the Canadian stamp was like $1.30.
Yeah. I think it's $1.47 is what, like, I could go to I use this for convenience. I can go to my post office and it costs me $1.47 to ship anywhere in the US. But by the time I go down and wait for the post office to even be open, it's just easier for me to buy a bunch of these booklets, and
Now, have you mailed or shipped anything to Jamaica to
Yep.
David Family Life or anything?
Yep.
Was the cost pretty bad? Was there an import
Two
fee
stickers.
for that?
No, two stamps, because I sent them the same as what you guys got, the I think I sent them 2 or 3 stickers and the little note.
It just took a
And-
while.
It just took a while, yeah.
Yeah.
You said
Well,
something else.
I don't even know if they've got the stickers yet. I know they got the shirt, but that went directly from Bonfire.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I think they got our Christmas card like 3 weeks after Christmas.
And we mailed it
okay.
before.
Yeah, I mailed it before.
We mailed it before
a
Christmas.
couple weeks.
So, but yet, Corrine doesn't go to the post office all that often.
Right. She doesn't go. Yeah.
So
she
it could have been sitting there for 2 weeks. You know,
Yeah, good point.
Unless she knows there's something coming, they just don't go to the post office.
Right. Yeah, we didn't call him to say, hey, you got a card coming. So.
So Joe said the bubble wrap envelope that Scott put up is $4.50. With the bubble wrap is $1.20.
Wait, you mean without the bubble wrap?
No. The one Scott held up.
Right. The one Scott held up is bubble, right?
No.
Not bubble? Is that one
No,
a bubble
there's
wrap?
no bubble. There's no bubble in here.
Okay. He's saying it's $1.20 with bubble and
I don't know if
$4.50
that's
without.
$1.20 with the bubble, or if that's
I think it's the opposite.
$4.50.
I think he meant the opposite way. I think it's with the bubble is $4.50 and without the bubble is $1.20.
I think so. Or it's $1.20 more. Oh,
Maybe so.
stamps at BJ's Wholesale Club is $10 cheaper. Someone sent me the other day about that. So, okay, what is it? Forever stamps at BJ's Club.
Wholesale
sale.
club.
What is that? Is that like a Costco kind of Sam's Club deal? Like, I've just never heard of that.
It's got to be a gardener's club if he's in it.
So there you go. Altruistic. Cost to ship our soaps and salves is between $3.50 and $5 to the US, and to ship to Canada it's $15. So we buy envelopes at Sam's. I think we got 50 for about $10. So, but why can't you use pirate ship to send it to Canada?
No, I think that's what she's saying. She's saying that's what it cost her to ship in the U.S. Through pirate ship.
Yeah, it's $3.50 to $5, but she said to ship to Canada is $15.
Yeah, but without pirate ship, it probably cost her $30.
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying now.
Yeah,
And yes, Joe
and she's
said
buying
you are-
her.
Don't tell him that he's right, Joe.
I told you, I may not always be right, but I'm never wrong.
Okay, he said it's like a Costco.
Yeah.
G'day, crazy Uncle Ed.
Oh, crazy Uncle Ed's alive. Somebody woke him up.
Yeah. So, no, he'd be on lunch. No.
Wreath from our Etsy shop.
I think
We will
Denise
be.
is
Huge items. Wow, Donna, you know you made her Christmas wreaths.
they make, so whenever, if you're ever on their live, you'll see, I'll send the link for Chloe's store.
Scott,
It,
I'm the mod father. I can find the link. That's not a problem.
yeah, but it's not under Chloe. It's
I know. I'm messing with you.
well, all you got to do is go back to one of their lives. I drop it all
Yeah.
the time.
And she's doing all kind of wreaths. I was just saying Christmas wreaths, but she does all kind of wreaths.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, Ed's saying that he's sick, so he's at home.
Hello, Steve. I think that's it. It's Steve, right?
Backwoods
Backwoods?
Misfit,
Yeah.
absolutely. Yeah.
Wood signs. Also, it sounds like Donna's in competition with working with Wiley.
I
She's sending out
know.
wood stuff.
I know. Well, but their mill's, her mill, she doesn't have to mill anything. She just tells the boys what she wants.
Yeah, she just gives them dimensions, size, and amounts, and then they bring them to her.
She's got a better deal going on than what Wiley does, because
Yep.
Wiley's got to actually go out and do the work.
Yep.
Craziness.
Yep.
Absolutely craziness.
Yeah.
So are they all under Chloe's channel, Donna? Or is it underneath your website? Oh, wow. That's great, Donna. She's hooked up with a local florist.
See, she's getting somebody else to do the work for her. You're right, Scott. I mean, she's
Brilliant.
a taskmaster. She's a entrepreneur.
Yep.
Oh, so there she is. She's got Southern Chloe Designs. Okay.
Okay. Southern Chloe Designs. It's on Etsy.
Yeah.
Are you going to get it, or do you want me to get it?
Oh, I can get it if you want me to.
Yeah, if you want to just throw it up, then people
Okay.
can have. G'day, Northeast drone. Hopefully, you're getting ready for the storm. I'm going to hit you as well. Is it on your about page, Ed? Oh, that's awesome, Donna. And how are you feeling, by the way? You feeling any better today? So everybody on the family, right around Pa's funeral, got the hokey pokey and turned themselves around, and Dawn is just getting over the hokey pokey now. I thought you guys were supposed to get another storm coming up through, out of Canada and Vermont, Massachusetts. I don't know if it's going to be down as far as Connecticut or not, but around there somewhere. Jen, Wiley, you guys still in here? I actually just read your email right now. Oh, there we go. Perfect. So Jen, are you guys almost ready to go? And did Ed ever answer me to find out where his... Okay, so you haven't started it yet, Ed. Okay. Let me know whenever you do. I'll let folks know. You know what? I like I said to you before, Jen, you guys really need to get a website going. You're already paying for it. And draw people in off of Etsy, but direct them to your website. That way you don't have to pay Etsy a whole lot of money to do nothing, really.
Yeah, they're almost like YouTube, where they take a big portion of the profits.
Oh, absolutely, and do absolutely nothing.
Like on your chats, right? When you get a chat, 60% of it goes to the person, the other 40% goes to YouTube.
Yeah, 40 to 45%
It's
they
like,
take
wow,
now,
yeah,
depending on the channel. Yeah,
that's
it's
crazy.
Yeah,
I'd rather send it straight to their PayPal than to do a chat.
Well, there's that also. Absolutely, Gray Wolf. Who in our YouTube community lost their battle with the virus?
Uh-oh.
Do tell, please. All right. Well, Jen, let me know. I'm kind of I was gonna be off, but I want to make sure folks go right over to your live. The Prepping Preacher. I think I followed him. I think. Well, absolutely. So if everybody can say a prayer for the Prepping Preacher for his family.
And that's his channel name, The Prepping Preacher, or is he just saying he's a preacher who preps?
The Prepping Preacher just passed away, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Wow, so sad.
Well, I don't think it'd be appropriate to post his link right now.
No. But yeah, that was his channel name. All right. Jesse, I mailed out your membership seed Saturday. I will see what it costs. Oh, I'm mailing out your membership seed Saturday.
Okay, but don't mail them unless you're going to use pirate ship.
Well, and yeah, see if there's a difference coming my way, but I can't see how you can do it any cheaper than what you're already doing it coming to me. Because it's under $2 to come to me.
Or he can mail Lisa's the regular way and mail mine the pirate ship way. Then you can check the difference. Then you can see what the difference is.
I see the scam that you're running here. I get
it
now.
We both signed up, so we double our chances of winning.
I know. Well, there's not a week goes by that actually you didn't win last. Oh no, there wasn't one last.
There wasn't one that said it's Super Bowl Sunday.
But the week before, you guys didn't win anything. So I was sitting here going, oh my goodness, it's a week that they didn't have it all rigged up.
I didn't put enough grease on the wheel.
Well, not only that, but I was anything that I get that's crochet or whatever is going to Lisa anyways because I won't use it. So
yeah, she's in love with that yarn that he sent her, the cake yarn.
Oh yeah,
She's in love with it, boy. She's just making all kind of stuff.
Well, is Lisa right there? I'll send her a message. I want to know if she makes these.
Okay. She's not in here right now. Lisa?
Yeah.
She's in the back.
I'll send her a message because I want to see if she makes these. Because Debbie's blowing the hole right out of the bottom of hers. And they're like knitted slippers.
Oh, you need Lisa? Hold on one second. Let me snap my fingers. Lisa? Lisa?
Oh,
Lisa?
You're gonna get a slap, all right. Right in the back of the head.
You see? All I got to do is snap my fingers.
Okay, how do I think if I go like this.
Yeah, there you go. That's good. That's good.
There we go. Lisa, do you make these kind of things? They're knitted.
Let me hang on.
Hold on one
I
second.
know how.
Hold the phone.
I'll pay for the yarn and everything else.
Yeah.
I'm not going to pay shipping. Just put it in the RV.
Okay, but the trick is, Scott, you got to leave those things off the floor because the dog's going to want to chew on those things.
Oh no, our dogs don't chew on them at all.
So this is how. So like.
Can you see her?
When I was in.
Okay.
Hang on.
7th grade.
He said, "Hang on."
Okay.
Well, I'm trying to get her back, but I can't.
There we go. So when I was in 7th grade, we did, they had home economics or whatever.
Yep.
So I made these. I don't know if you can see it.
Yeah.
So these are knitted. They're a little bit smaller, I think, than the ones you have there. But these are like, how old am I now? Almost 50 years old.
And
But
even if you could make this back part just a little bit taller than what those are.
Right.
yeah, kind of like a Converse high top.
Yeah,
So-
like this is like.
Yeah.
So send me a picture of that.
I'll
Just
send
like-
you a picture with like the dimensions.
Right.
Yeah. And that way, and then open like from the top.
Open. Oh, like how deep it is?
Well, no. Because I can see that from the side. But just from the top. You take a picture from the top.
Oh, okay, like that.
And then, and then a picture from the side.
Okay.
Yeah, and then the measurements.
Now, are you going to want the Nike swoosh on the side or the Converse?
You know what? I
Logo.
could care less. It's not for me.
Yeah, I know.
I guess. Is it going to be? Are you going to want open or closed toe?
Oh, closed.
Bad. He's bad.
See,
He's sticking his fingers.
Those are Texas slippers.
Oh, I got
No, those are Oregon slippers.
These are made in Oregon. This
Yeah.
is something Rochelle would wear.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, no. See, Canada, we closed our toes.
Yeah.
Well, the only reason I say Rochelle would wear them is because it's got a dingle ball on it.
Oh. I hope she's not in the chat still.
I think
hope
she's already
she
gone.
is.
No, I think she's gone already. She knows I love her. I'm playing with her.
Anyway, so
Yeah.
those are similar.
Yeah, well, no, like that's what Debbie, she loves these, but we can't get them made because the person is no longer around.
Well, send her the
Okay.
dimensions
Yeah,
and
send me a couple pictures.
she'll
and
do what she
dimensions
can.
And I'll...
Okay.
Now, you want
All right,
two
cool.
right foots, or do you want a right and left, or you want two left foots? What are you looking for?
I say join them.
Siamese
You're
booties.
bad.
Pretty much.
Okay.
Pretty much. But yeah, no, it's I'm trying to find, I even went on Etsy to see if I could find somebody that, makes anything kind of like it. Because she's really angry that, she can't get them made again. And
So just for grins, or just to know, what size shoe is she wearing?
8.
Or slipper?
8.
Size 8.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Okay. That way she has something she can test it on before sending it back.
Yeah. Well, like I say, don't just, if it's done by the time you're here, great.
Okay.
Yeah, because then she wears socks with them, right?
No. Normally she just kicks off her work shoes, and she
15 years old.
honestly, these things are maybe a year old, but if she's at home, those are on her feet.
Yeah.
Okay, so they must be kind of soft.
They're a very, very tight knit, like
chunky sweater type of yarn.
Yeah, like a homemade sweater, but it's a very tight knit kind of. Yeah, there's not a whole lot of give to them.
Right.
So these are like 50 years old right here, made in Oregon. So they're probably Nike's prototype.
There you
That's
go.
what he used. That's what he used to start the Nike store.
Well, you know what, Jesse? They wouldn't manufacture it anymore if it lasted 50 years because they'd go out of business.
Yeah,
true.
Exactly.
Well, that's why he went to leather and canvas, and because that wears out. This doesn't.
Yeah. And hey, Donley.
Okay.
But
All right,
yeah,
well,
I'll get to work.
it's awesome.
Research.
Uh,
Now, if I find something that's, no, you don't have to. If I find something that's crocheted instead of knitted, well, I'll if I find something that way, yeah, I'll figure it out. See which one's better, but probably the knitted.
well, the knitted seemed to be warmer and
well, it has a tighter
more
weave
durable.
too. Has
Yeah,
a tighter
more
weave.
durable.
Mhm.
And what I might do is I've never knit before, but there must be some way for me to fix that hole, because the rest of it is fine. There's just a couple little wee holes like there, up there. If I was to get
You
like
want
a
some
pink yarn,
Patterns.
So, yeah. So.
like I say, I've never knitted before.
I don't know. I don't knit very often. I do know how to basic, but
yeah,
there's got to be some way where you're gonna have to connect the yarn that broke somehow.
Yeah. So that's it. So I don't know. I was like, she's heartbroken that these are the best slippers she's ever had in her life. And that's saying a lot because her grandma used to make them. And like she said, the quality that her grandma used to make was nothing compared to what these are.
Now, when she had them on her feet, were they snug fit or were they loose fit?
Snug.
Snug. Yeah, because if they're loose fit, they would fall off walking through the house.
Yeah. And that's why she liked it, because there's like this section here is so deep that, it comes up over her ankle kind of.
Yeah.
So,
So I'm wondering if you have like a tailor, a dry cleaning place who has somebody who does sewing, they could possibly, you'd have to, it can be fixed, but probably just
yeah,
sewn.
I never even thought about that.
Together.
Yeah, if because the other one I think is a little bit worse. Yeah, see, she caught this one on something.
Oh.
Ouch.
So you'd have to like stitch it together.
Yeah,
I think they're both fixable. It's just
you'd have to do surgery on them.
that's what I'm thinking is, we're gonna have to do some surgery on it, and well, she's just so busy at work that.
Yeah, we hear you. We'll see what we can do, Scott.
Yep, I will look into it.
Yeah, That'd be great. Just let me know.
And if Joe keeps sending us yarn, we might be able to do it sooner than later.
Well, that's it. Hey, Joe, we got some cake going on this weekend.
Yeah, you got to eat serious cake.
Yeah.
And she needs two of them, one for the right foot, one for the left foot. They have to be the same color.
There you go. Oh dear goodness. Look at the size of that.
That's
Look,
one of them. Yeah,
it's the size of my head.
bigger. If
Bigger
you
than my
believe
head.
that.
That's
that's
crazy.
Yeah, she loves it.
And that-
Thank you, Joe. You made happy wife, happy life.
Yeah.
Absolutely. But, she enjoys that cake where you and I enjoy the other cake that's a little sweeter.
Oh my God! You should see the speaking of cake. She made a cheesecake for me yesterday that was from the Mennonite farmhouse. And if you haven't checked out the Mennonite farmhouse, you need to go and check her out because she can. If anybody can cook, that girl can cook.
I'm going to do her bread. Oh my goodness.
This is
The cheesecake that she just couple of videos ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody broke into it last night, but I'm still looking for the culprit.
I was going to say probably the same one that got your catalytic converter.
That's what it was. That's what it is. Yep.
No, but it's amazing. It's so much better than any restaurant one we've ever had.
Let me tell you why. Because when you go to a restaurant and you order cheesecake, obviously cheesecake's probably going to be good. But if you notice when you go to a restaurant and you get a cheesecake, it always seems to be really, really rich. Meaning you can only eat about half of it. It's just really rich. This is it's like half the richness, but it's so sweet and tastes smooth.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know, the Mennonites, they got that cooking down pat.
Well, Leanne knows her way around the kitchen.
Oh yeah.
And I want to try. So I was showing Rob the loaves of bread that she did, about 5 videos ago. Yeah. And we want to try to do them in the maple syrup. We want to do it in a shack with the wood fire, and see if we can get it to go. So we'll see.
So if you want another good bread recipe, Sherry from Off Grid with LSH, Sherry makes a great loaf of bread. She did the bread, loaf of bread type of buns a while back, and we tried it here. They were amazing. So you might try Sherry's.
Well,
right.
That's it. Everybody here loves my. I can duplicate the Olive Garden's breadsticks. Oh,
well,
I have to triple the recipe because my crew get into it.
Well,
there ain't a whole lot left.
I'm not much of a believer unless I can taste it. So you have to make some.
Well, I don't know how long you're going to be here, but no. I'm going to have to bake for about 6 weeks before. Well, actually, I better get on
it. No, but I was going to say something else. Since we're shouting out channels this morning, I sent you a link on Instagram for.
Yes. I just saw that now.
For Mountain Grandma. You guys need to check out her latest video. She put out it's like a tortilla, but it's a Norwegian tortilla because they use potato in with the flour. And that recipe looks amazing. I'm going to try it myself. And supposedly it was a recipe that they used during the Depression time, or back when they were trying to save money on flour or save flour. So they would blend the potatoes in with the flour, dried potatoes, that is. It looked just like regular tortillas. The only thing difference I would do from her video was instead of rolling how they roll tortillas, I would use a tortilla press, and they would come out the same size, same circle every time. That's what I would use, a tortilla press, as opposed to rolling it. I mean, you can roll tortillas if you want to, but you'd be there. I'd be there all day, and they look like the state of Texas. So, and I like them round.
Oh man.
But anyway, enough about food. I'm getting hungry now.
I know, and it's almost 3 hours and 20 minutes. So,
wow,
it's time to get out of here. But
I was just going to jump on and say hello.
Well, we did. And then
That's
we
a
just,
long hello.
then the girls came up and attacked us and,
Yeah.
What can you do? You got to entertain, right?
That's right.
But absolutely. So what I'm going to do is I will let everybody know if I'm not going to have a live tomorrow. I'll put it on my community page, but
Thank you.
I'm still waiting for Rob to send me a message back. But what I might do is if we're dispatching and we've either dispatched or not, I'll go live from the farm.
There you go. Yeah.
It won't be a long one, but Charles said that if you put cherries on top of that cheesecake, he'll take it from you.
Yeah. Well, we put blueberries on it. We put, in fact, there was it's a blueberry cream sauce that came from Nova Scotia. I mean, not Nova Scotia, from Newfoundland. Yeah.
Okay.
And it was awesome. Real blueberries. It was amazing.
Is it something that John and Cherry made or something that they were able to buy?
No, something they bought there. It's a Newfoundland. It's like almost like a, I don't want to say jelly, but it's like a, I don't know. It's just like a sauce with blueberries.
Like a pie
in it.
filling or something.
Like a pie filling kind of thing. Yeah.
Okay.
And they sent us some of that, and we put that on top of there, and it tasted awesome. But yeah, cherries would be good too.
Yeah.
And I know somebody that makes choke cherries.
I do. It well, actually, you might even get to see the depending on how the spring goes, you might be able to see the trees in full bloom.
Oh, they're going to be ready in April?
So possibly, if we have an early spring. Now, if we have an early spring, we'll be visiting. We won't be doing anything to do with the sugar bush. So, but we figure if you're here the last week of March, first week of April, we should still be going by then.
All right, well, looking forward to it. Scott, I'm going to let you go.
Yes.
I know you got
Yes,
things
I'm
to
going
do.
to head out, guys. Absolutely. And keep your eyes open. Jen and Wiley are going to be going live, and they have a surprise notification. They got some really good news that they want to let everybody know about.
Pass along.
Yeah.
Okay. What time? Do you know right now?
They were trying to go right after I was done, but I
They're
guess
probably going to go on at 3
Jen and
o'clock.
Wiley
then.
went to town. Yeah, well, they went to town, and whenever they got home, it looked like a tornado went through the house.
Holy
So they're
moly.
making the kids clean the house right now. So as soon as the kids are done cleaning the house, then they're going to go live.
Okay.
So Jen,
Well, it's been a pleasure.
Are you close? All right, buddy.
We'll talk with you
We'll
later.
probably see you over. Yeah, we'll talk at you over at Altruistic.
Okay, sounds good. Y'all be good. Everybody,
They just said they're gonna-
we'll see y'all.
Altruistic said they're going to go live shortly. So if one of the mods can just drop their link, I think everybody here pretty much knows them. But so yeah, Jen said within an hour roughly. So keep your eyes open.
There you go.
Perfect. All right, guys.
Okay, we'll see you.
We'll see you
Bye.
later, Jess. Bye-bye. All right, guys. Well, that was a great Procrastination Thursday, if you ask me. And if everybody's watching from home, give me a thumbs up. Let's talk. Send a message in the chat. It all helps with pushing my channel out, which is a good thing, because now I got to get myself 350 new family members because I'm getting real close on my hours. to be monetized. Not that I'll go monetized, but I have the option. So, anyways, guys, take care. God bless. And we'll possibly see you tomorrow. I'll let you know in a little bit.